are too.
Okay, awesome. Well, welcome everybody to the third ever Adoptathon with Snake Discovery. As you all know, and maybe you heard me talking about how I was going to go over this initially, we run a bit of a rescue here at Snake Discovery, and we take in unwanted reptiles or reptiles and amphibians people just can't take care of anymore because, you know, life changes. But we get 1 to 10 animals a day surrendered to us. So because of that, sometimes we get a little overwhelmed with reptiles, and we never want to turn people away because once you do that, then people start letting their reptiles loose outside, which is never a good idea for many different reasons. But we never want people to think that that's their only option. So we always take in these reptiles, assuming we have room, like enclosures big enough for them. But that means we also have to find homes for all of those reptiles. And at the beginning of the summer, like the month of June and May as well, it kind of spilled over into May, we have a larger number than usual when it comes to surrenders. Like instead of 1 to 10, it's more like 5 to 10 surrenders a day. And I think our best hypothesis is that people are planning their vacations and their traveling summer plans, and they decide, you know, because of all this traveling, we can't keep our reptile anymore, so that's why we get that influx. But we have a lot of reptiles for adoption. We're going to go through all of them right in front of you, and smaller ones or whichever ones we think might need it, we're going to actually walk around the table and hold them up to the camera so you can see them.
Just so everybody knows, slow mode is staying on for both sides. You know, we are streaming to both YouTube and Twitch right now, so welcome. You know, you guys haven't been here
that's
yet.
Right, YouTube and Twitch. That's one of the updates.
To kind of give you guys a rundown, we have a little bit of an overlay now. If you guys want to donate, as Emily was saying earlier, there's a lot of people who are asking how to donate, so now we have a QR code for that, and it will pop up with a little thing, hopefully. Am I doing that right?
Yeah, if Ed coded it right, it'll pop up here. If there's a
oh
my gosh, it works. Who's the okay?
Grace.
Just like Grace did right there. That's what's going to show up on screen if you donate something. Don't feel obligated to donate at all, though. Honestly, just watching our channel and watching this and helping, I don't know, spread word about the rescue and the animals we have that need homes, all of that helps us just as much as I would say as actually donating. So don't feel obligated to donate at all. If
and
you
also,
do, sorry?
Well, if you're also wondering, we also have the QR code to adopt as well. So
yes.
like right
here. Oh gosh, it's all backwards.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's 2 QR codes down here. One is to donate and one is to adopt. So we are going to go through each animal, spend about 2 minutes on each, and we have the first, I can see behind the camera, we have our first 2 adoptions ready to go. We're going to introduce them to you and give you as much information as we have. And if you're interested in that animal, we will be including the minimum enclosure size needed for that animal in order to be approved for adoption. And if you think you can do that, and you are interested in adopting, just scan the QR code or go to the link in the description below to send in the application. And we have Haley here who is volunteering their time to be at a computer at the ready to adopt or approve applications and get animals adopted right here during the stream. So we have someone ready to answer your emails and hopefully approve those applications. So I think we're ready to begin, right?
I think so.
Think so? Yeah? Okay, cool. Well, we're going to start with our first adoption animal here, who is in shed. Oh, perfect. This, oh my goodness, you're a big sweetheart. Oh, this is Kaya. We've had her forever. Oh my gosh. So this is Kaya. She is a ball python, just a normal ball python, which is probably why we've had her for a while. We've had her for over 6 months by the looks of it. She is about 10 years old. She came in a little chunky, but she's lost a little bit of the weight during the 6 months we've had her. So she's actually a pretty good weight nowadays. She will need a 4x2 by 2 foot enclosure since she is a full-grown adult. She really, the only note we made note of on intake is that she has some minor scarring along her back. Yeah, she's puffing her throat out. It's something she does too. We've had that checked out, and it's just something she does. It's a weird habit. I don't know. But she is healthy. We've had her checked out. It's the only concern is that she has some minor scarring down her back, possibly and probably from scraping underneath something rough that she shouldn't have been exploring. You know how ball pythons are. So her adoption fee is just $30. That's our basic, normal, wild type, whatever you want to call it, ball python adoption fee. And this is my first chance to announce that thanks to Redline Shipping, whose banner is behind us, we're working with them and they want to support rescue services too. So because of Redline shipping, we are able to offer a discounted shipping price of $49 if you need the rescued animal to be shipped to your house. So we are shipping rescues on Wednesdays nowadays, so this Wednesday we could ship any of these rescues, assuming you're approved for adoption, for arrival on this coming Thursday. But the shipping price is $49. Usually it's $60, so it's a bit of a discount because of this Adoptathon. So thank you again to Redline Shipping for allowing us to do that. So there is Kaya. We are done with Kaya. And we got a couple other initial announcements out of the way too, so that was perfect. Our next friend is another ball python, a gorgeous ball python too. Oh my gosh, you are so pretty. Here, you explain Goldilocks.
All right, Goldilocks.
I'm gonna hold her up.
She is a female pastel, 3+ years old, so she's small for a 3-year-old. She's currently on weaned rats. Very curious, big hunger strikes, so she gets you right away. Super sweet, and apparently needs to build some muscle, but.
Yeah, it seemed like she was not holding her body up as well as she should have, despite her age. She's gotten a lot better already, though, and honestly, I don't see any... She doesn't hang on as tightly as most ball pythons do, but she seems perfectly healthy otherwise, so I could see over a few more months her gaining maybe a little bit more muscle mass and being able to squeeze a little bit tighter. Or maybe that's just how she sits, but she seems perfectly healthy.
Yep.
Just maybe she doesn't grip as much as other ball pythons.
Did you go over her adoption fee?
No, her adoption fee is $60 since she is a fancy morph of ball python. Our adoption fees attempt to be about half of the going rate for all of the reptiles.
Yeah. Cover vet bills and all that kind of stuff.
Yep, exactly. And we have even more animals. That's right.
I was going to get a Patreon thing because we didn't talk about Patreon yet.
Oh, we did not.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't do that. That's okay.
I'll see if I can do it really quick.
I mean, we're more focused on these guys anyway. So
yeah.
Anyway, Patreon, if you want to support us on like a monthly thing, you can sign up on Patreon to support Snake Discovery, and pretty much all of those donations on Patreon go to caring for these animals. And if you donate certain amounts, you either get signed photos from us every month, or you
sweet gifts,
actual swag. Like last month, I think was it June? No, it was May. May's gift was our brand new thermos to a certain tier of our Patreon backers.
Or
we
tumblers.
Just mailed them out. So yeah, if you want, you get some little rewards, thank you gifts from us for your support. If you would like to support Patreon, you don't have to. If you would like to, though, there is a link to our Patreon account in the description below. So yes, this is Goldilocks. She will need at least a 40-gallon enclosure, so a 36 by 18 by 18 inch enclosure, and she will probably outgrow it eventually, but that'll work fine for now. So if you're interested in Goldilocks, you can go to the adoption link in the description below or scan the QR code and you can apply right now, actually. So we're gonna pass her back. And our next friend is not a ball python, and we're going to speed these up a little bit more because we've gone through some of the announcements we had to with our first few animals. He's hugging on you. All right, this is Bird, a bearded dragon. Bird is a beautiful little girl. She's about four? Yeah, she's about 4 years old. I'll get a little closer with her and I can talk maybe a little so I don't want to blow your ears out. Here's Bird. Bird here doesn't move much. She's a little overweight and she may be overconditioned. We'll call her overconditioned instead of overweight. That's a little nicer. Her special note is she always looks like she got cut off in traffic. She gives you that look like, how dare you cut me off in traffic? She's a very judgmental bearded dragon, but she's very healthy. She's a petite girl, as you can see. Like, she's not very big, but she's just small, like naturally small. So her adoption fee is $45. It's just our standard adoption fee for bearded dragons. Obviously, a full setup is much more. So if you're interested in her, make sure you have a proper setup. She will need a 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot enclosure to be approved for adoption. And if you're interested in her, you can go to the link in the description below or scan the QR code. But yeah, she's doing really well. The other note, by the way, that I didn't see till just now is she does have very long nail quicks, which means when she came in, we do an initial health inspection on all the animals that are surrendered to us, and we have an amazing vet who stops by about once every 6 weeks or so and helps provide medical assistance to those who need it. She didn't need medical assistance, but we did give her a nail trim when she first arrived, and she did have long quicks, so we had to use the quick stop on quite a few of her nails. But those quicks should have receded by now, so she should be good to go. I would just maybe recommend some slate tiles for her so she can keep them nice and trimmed. So we are ready to move on. That is Bird, the bearded dragon. Perfect, thank you. Awesome. Oh, and we have another bearded dragon to show to you guys. Next, we are going to bounce around with species a bit. this. Oh, in comparison, you are huge. And you're shedding your face. Good timing. Okay, great. This big dude, I assume you're, oh, the big lady. Excuse me, really? Okay, sure enough, this big lady, Missouri is her name. She is about 2 years old. Man, you are beefy. You've got the head of a male, but I think you're a female. She is not a fan of manicures. Oh, that's right, you're that one. Okay, so healed, ready to go. Oh, okay, I remember. She has actually an interesting story behind her. I'm gonna hold her a bit closer. We had our vet work on this girl specifically. She came in with some tail rot and she needed it partially amputated. So our vet came in, did the amputation, removed the rotted part, and actually she has some stitches still in here, but they are dissolvable.
Ooh, sorry, everybody.
I don't know what Ed did there.
Boop, there we go, we're back.
Okay. Anyway, she has dissolvable stitches still in her tail. The vet's cleared her to go for adoption, though, because these will just fall out naturally once they're healed, and she no longer needs them. So, yeah, she had actually a medical procedure, which medical procedures aren't cheap. So thank you again for everybody who's on Patreon, because your contributions go to special cases like this to get them the medical care that they need. So, yeah, this big chunk of a girl, her name is Missouri. Her adoption fee is $45, and if you need her shipped, it'll be an extra $49 for the overnight shipping. But yeah, she's a great girl. She doesn't move much either. Bearded dragons are kind of lazy. But all right, we're gonna move her over. Thank you, Missouri, for your time. Okay, and next up we have a new species for you. This one's gonna take a couple seconds for me to pick up because we're a little slower moving. Perfect, thank you. This is, get ready. Oh, there she is! This is Betty! We don't know how old she is, but based on her size, I would say not even a year, maybe close to a year. She is, of course, sucking in her belly right now. Like, she usually is a little bit more poofed out, but she was actually abandoned. If I remember correctly, police or animal control discovered her, or received a call about her being abandoned. Whoops, sorry, out of focus. Betty was just left behind in an apartment complex. I don't know why it's not focusing right now, but she's a veiled chameleon. She is healthy, other than being a very sassy girl, which is normal for veiled chameleons. And her adoption fee is $40, and again, shipping if needed is an extra $49. But veiled chameleons are not good starter reptiles. If you've never had a reptile before, don't apply for Betty, because these are more of an intermediate to even debatably advanced species. She will need if we don't have her a proper setup with tons of ventilation, a screen enclosure would be best for her. I mean, they're from Yemen, so they need a lot of air movement. So a screen enclosure that's 18 by 18 by 36 would be a great minimum size for her. So yeah, that is Betty, the veiled chameleon. And I don't know why. Hopefully she was kind of in focus there when I backed up a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, put her back in.
Okay.
If you put like your hand like.
I tried the hands trick. It didn't work. Oh, sure, now it does because Ed's here.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Whenever I can't get technology to work, he just touches it. There she is. There's Betty. Hopefully we can find. No, you can't climb on the mic. I'm sorry. Hopefully we can find her a good home. She, I think, is the only. Maybe there's one other veiled chameleon, but we don't get these in that often, so we're hoping to really find her a good home. All right, Betty, I'm going to slowly... Oh, she crawled right off my hands. Okay, maybe not as slow as I thought. All right, next species. We've got a new species for you for our next animal.
I'll talk this
okay.
time since
perfect.
I'm busy. This is Eve. She is a Brazilian rainbow boa, 3 to 4 years old. Has minor scraping on the back that could resolve with shed. Has that still there?
I don't see any. Oh, okay, I see a couple. Again, just like that ball python, I think she just scratched underneath. You can kind of see under my fingers there a couple little dings, but really just small blemishes.
She's currently eating frozen thawed weaned rats. That's about all we got for her. She's $175.
Yep, that's her adoption fee.
Yep.
Perfect. And minimum size cage?
We got 4x2x2.
4x2x2. She will definitely need something bigger in the relatively near future, but a 4x2x2 would work for now. So if you'd like to adopt her, just scan the QR code on the screen or go to the link in the description below. And again, we have someone right now at a computer ready to hopefully approve some adoptions during the stream. And if there are any adoptions, we're going to announce them during the stream too.
And also, people, if you send us a form and we don't get to you tonight, don't send like 4 or 5 more throughout the night, because we're not looking at these till tomorrow morning. So We only need one form, unless you want multiple animals and you already sent one, then you can send another. But we only need one form for every one animal.
Perfect. All right, little girl. What was her name again?
Eve.
Eve, that's right. I actually haven't held her myself. She is gorgeous. She's actually really friendly, too, for a Brazilian rainbow boa. Yeah, I hope she gets a really good home. They're also kind of a more unique species. All right, next up, we have a snake doing what snakes do best, well, when it comes to ball pythons, curling up in a ball. It's perfect. This is Doc, and Doc is a very shy ball python. He is, as far as his morph goes, because as you can tell, he has a lighter color compared to the normals we saw earlier. Doc here is a butter spider. We're not here today to talk about the spider morph and our thoughts about it. You guys already know our thoughts about it, but he is to be adopted out as a pet only, and his adoption fee is $60. He's a gorgeous snake, and he is technically available but hasn't eaten a meal yet, so he actually isn't available quite yet, I just saw. Okay, so he will be available as soon as he eats his first meal. That's one of our requirements, actually. In addition to a quarantine period, we need them to successfully take a meal for us so that we can tell their adopters what the animal is currently eating. So he will be offered his next meal on Tuesday, and as long as he takes it, then we will be able to approve him for adoption.
Yep.
This guy, though, he just needs a 40-gallon enclosure for now. He will need a 4x2x2 in the near-ish future, but it isn't required right now to approve his adoption at his current size. His note is he is head shy.
Yep.
He does have a bit of a wobble. He is a spider morph, so take that into consideration.
Actually not terrible for what I've seen. It's not too bad.
No, and actually we also have a note, he's a very good eater according to his previous owners. So he just needs to take a meal from us now that he's hopefully settled in and had enough time with us. And assuming he eats on Tuesday, he could actually still be shipped out, not this week, that'd be too soon after eating. Next week, we could ship him out. But yeah, he's about 2 to 3 years old, by the way, so available after he eats, $60 adoption fee, and needs at least a 40-gallon tank.
Perfect.
Perfect. Thank you. Sorry, I've been trying to fill in because I know you've been doing all the techie stuff in the background. We have another ball python coming up, back to the normal morphs. If you want to hold her, that's got to be a female. Oh yeah.
I guarantee she's massive.
Everybody meet Aunt Fanny, the ball python. She is about 7 years old. Man, she is huge for 7.
Yeah, she is.
She's a little over-conditioned from what I'm seeing right now.
Look at that giant head.
She has a big head, yeah. And she just might be big bones, too, actually.
Yeah. She's not fat. She's just big boned.
Yeah, she's not fat. She has a different life choice. She is currently eating, and has been eating regularly for us, believe it or not. I know it's a surprise.
What?
Frozen thawed small rats. Her special note is, your girl is thick with 2 C's and needs a diet. So we would not recommend feeding her every day like she might have been prior, but I think once every 3 weeks is probably good for her to maybe slim down a little.
I mean, that's how big she is.
Oh, what? Oh,
compared to my head?
Yeah. That's a big ball python. It's hard to tell.
Big old girl.
On camera. Man, she is thick too. So again, her adoption fee, since she's just a normal morph, is just $30. And we honestly don't mind if you are adopting an animal that is healthy and you have the experience. If you want to breed said reptile, we don't deny an adoption because you want to breed that animal. As long as the animal is okay health-wise to breed, that is okay with us. So you don't have to be lying or anything, I'll never breed it, I'm gonna breed it. It's fine. You can breed the adoptions as long as they are healthy, because honestly, we want to reduce wild-caught trade anyway, so that's a good way to do that.
Yep.
But yeah, her adoption fee is $30. Obviously, she is going to need the full adult ball python size enclosure for approval for adoption, 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. So next up, we're switching it from ball pythons back to a bearded dragon. This is Whiskey, everyone. I actually really like this dragon. I've used him in a couple of programs a little bit. He's actually really friendly. He is a male. He's 2 years old. His adoption fee is $45. Since he is full-grown enough, he will need, it's debatable if he needs it right now, but he's so close. He will need a 4x2 by 2 foot enclosure to be approved for adoption. He's very sweet. He's a gorgeous dragon.
Oh, he's got poop on his belly. We're not going to show that.
Oh, he's got poop on his belly, apparently. But he is really pretty. And he actually is a really good eater, too. His special note is he likes a varied diet. And this guy does eat various greens pretty well. Our standard salads here that we offer to our dragons they consist of collard greens, a lot of carrots that are shredded, and a lot of sweet potatoes that are shredded. But we mix it up whenever we can, too, based on what's on sale or what I bring from home.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Whiskey. Again, adoption fee is $45, just our standard bearded dragon adoption fee. And we would love to find him a home because he's a great dragon, and I have used him a little bit myself in programs. All right.
Varied diet.
Likes a varied diet. He loves all sorts of bugs too.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's actually a pretty good eater. Next up, we have
Oh.
another bearded dragon. Do you want to switch?
Not happy bearded dragon.
You take the card. I'll take
Sure.
our dragon friend. Oh, this one just got approved today. I know this one's story. Okay,
Oh, do
you
you?
say what you know. I'll
All right,
add to
so
it.
this one is Little No Foot, which might tell you what the deal is. Yeah, there we go. Male, less than 1 year old, missing foot and lots of toes. You know, great.
Oops.
Oh, he doesn't like that microphone.
He
either.
does not like the microphone. He's very scared of it. I'm sorry, dude. I'm
He's
just
also
gonna...
got a nub tail, but he's energetic and likes to move, so he probably was kept with
It's just the mic. You're
clutch
fine.
mates, would be my guess.
Yeah, for a whole foot to be missing, I don't
A whole
know.
foot and toes and a tail tip.
Jeez, you're fine. It's okay. I know that microphone scared you. Okay, I'm gonna pull you away from the microphone so you can calm down. So this guy he has an interesting story, and we're finally putting him up for adoption because his owner hasn't come back for him. He was surrendered by his previous owner's ex. I'm not gonna name names or anything.
Oh, that's right.
He was surrendered unknowing to her by her now ex. This guy and a really pretty banana morph ball python actually too that we're going to show you later. Surrendered them both. We had them in our adoption, and then she reached out to us because she just learned that they had been surrendered to us and she wanted to keep these two reptiles. And she sent photo verification. Sure enough, they were hers. So we gave her, a good amount of time, a week, 2 weeks, to come and pick them up and claim them. And then she never came for them. So we emailed her again and again, trying to get her to come over. And I think she's abandoned them at this point. So we have decided, you know what? They need a good new home. We unfortunately can't board animals here. So we are officially putting him up for adoption. But his poor little nubbin of a leg, it's all calloused up.
Poor little leggy.
Don't
Do you not like the card either?
Oh, you can't eat the card? Okay.
Oh, he left little teeth marks on it.
His teeth.
Let's see if
That's
I can
kind of
see
cute.
that on camera.
So he's kind of sassy, but
A little bit.
based on his situation in particular, I guess
Cover
I'm
up
not
Emily's face.
too
Oh, look,
surprised.
the little
teeth
marks.
marks. That's cute. All right, so yeah, this guy, adoption fee is just $45. I would suggest you name him to like Yardstick because he has 3 feet. I've always
Or
wanted
tripod.
to. Or
Somebody
tripod.
mentioned
Yes.
tripod.
I love 3-legged beardies. They adapt so well. They're fantastic. Oh, new
New
species!
species.
Ooh, really pretty one too. This
Boom.
this is a leopard
Focus
gecko.
on me.
His name is Orange You Glad? Question mark? Get it? Because he's got orange colors. Orange You Glad? We didn't say banana. Okay,
He
we
likes
won't
to
go through
move.
the-
I can
the
tell you
whole
that
joke.
right now.
Yeah, his special note is he's beautiful and he's ready to explore. He is up front in our adoption island area in our retail section, and he's been up there for a little bit, but he hasn't found a home yet. But that's why he's part of the stream today. He needs just at least a 20-gallon long tank to be approved for adoption. Sometimes we get huge leopard geckos in, and those need a 40-gallon for their new home. But he's more of a standard-sized leopard gecko, a little small, a little
I like
bit
his
younger.
mouth dots.
He's really pretty. Yeah,
he is.
he's got some gorgeous patterns. So yeah, he just needs a 20-gallon long. So if you want a really pretty leopard gecko, Orange You Glad is available. Adoption fee is $20. Shipping, if needed, is another $49 too. So if you'd like to apply to adopt him, again, just go to the link in the description below or scan the QR code on screen. All right, we have another leopard gecko friend to show you, by the way.
Big in.
I can take his card if you want.
Oh yeah, I guess you
There
do
you go.
need
You
that.
can show him off.
Yeah.
All right, this is Carrot Fingers. He came in with orange feet, and we're pretty sure it's because of orange-colored sand that he was kept in, because his whole belly was dyed orange too.
Yeah, now it's back to white. like
Yeah,
it should
yeah.
be.
It's kind of come back to a normal skin or scale color. He is about 5 to 6 years old. His adoption fee is, again, our normal leopard gecko adoption fee, which is $20. And he just needs a 20-gallon long enclosure, just like the previous leopard gecko. I'm trying to look. Does he have... Okay, so his special behavior note is he's sometimes super squirmy. Sometimes
Like right
he's...
now. Ow!
Did he bite you?
Yes!
Oh, he doesn't want to be on camera.
No, he's done with this.
Okay.
Here,
All right.
one last look.
Okay, he's done being on
Boom.
camera. We don't want to stress him out too much. But yeah, he's
There.
sometimes very chill, sometimes very squirmy, depends on the time of day. Oh,
I was
he's,
gonna let him sit there for a second.
yeah,
and
he's
then calm
fine
down.
with me.
Yeah, all
I
right.
don't know.
You can
Maybe he
take him.
just doesn't like men. You're
Probably.
very sweet. Oh gosh, yeah, he's a big sweetheart. Okay, if you're interested in adopting carrot fingers, I recommend you be female, I guess, or just not male.
Just
because
not me.
He likes me. Okay, yeah, you can just scan the QR code or click on the link.
A lot
if
of good names.
Oh, yeah, my
We
sister
should've-
who's here is saying he likes her too, so perfect.
There we go.
Who is this? Is this? Oh, perfect. No, oh, that's this one. Okay, great.
Like the musk.
This one is a world traveler. We brought this milk snake to Dallas and Sacramento.
He never found a home?
Never found a home. This guy has traveled around the world on that big
Come on, Texas
vlog
and
thing we did.
California people.
Yeah, he never found a home.
So
anyway.
this is Nebraska corn musker.
Yep.
He's a Pueblo milk snake. She.
She, we can look. He. That's
He.
that's a boy. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so we gotta change that.
Oh, it says okay.
We got it as larger than a 20-gallon breeder, so probably 20-gallon breeder or larger. It's gonna need probably a 40-gallon when it gets to
Yeah.
the size.
A 20 long would be fine for now,
Yeah.
but yeah, expect to get a 40 in the future.
Apparently his little note is he likes to musk on everything and everyone and himself.
Hence
Himself.
his name. His name, yes. Yeah, he must, sometimes somebody will surrender a snake saying it's a male or a female and we mark it down, but we usually follow it with a question mark because we haven't confirmed ourselves because it's a 50-50 shot if it's correct or not. So yeah, this one's actually a male, so we can update that card now that we know for sure. But yeah, this is Nebraska Cornhusker. What's his adoption fee?
$75.
75. So shipping an extra 49 if needed. If you are interested in adopting him, he's actually doing really well. He hasn't musked or anything. We've had him for a little while though, so I think he's just kind of calming down with some handling. But yeah, you can scan the QR code or click the link in the description if you'd like to adopt him. You are very pretty too. This is actually a really nice milk snake. Oh, okay. I was tempted, like, should I keep him for programs? I need a second milk snake for programs, but we already said he's for adoption,
Yeah.
so that's right.
He'd make a good program animal, though, if you're interested in doing
Actually,
programs.
I think he would, yeah. Yeah, he didn't musk me or anything. Ooh, okay, we have another friend with us.
This is a ball python named Dipsy. Spider gene, I guess. Oh, is it just spider?
Spider lesser is my guess.
Okay,
It's
well,
definitely more than just spider.
We don't have that on here.
Okay, so we haven't confirmed.
We don't have an age. Apparently it's a male.
Okay.
I don't know if we actually checked that to be verified, but does some corkscrewing, but not terrible.
Yeah, he doesn't seem that bad, actually. A little bit of wobble. You can see a bit of the, like, stargazing here.
Yeah. And his adoption fee is $150.
Okay, yeah. So he's getting adopted as a pet only, preferably.
Yep.
Or I shouldn't even say preferably. He's getting adopted as a pet only because he is a spider morph, but even spiders need good homes. So he will hopefully find a really good home. If you have that like soft spot in your heart for the spider morph ball pythons, he would make an excellent addition to your family. Size-wise, do we mention enclosure size? No, it's not on there. It's not on those cards. So right now he would need a 40-gallon enclosure or a 36 by 18 by 18 inch as a minimum. So if you have that and you want to open up your home to this lovely little spider plus, he's got more than spider in him, you can apply for him right now, and we have someone who could hopefully approve the application too. Alrighty, here is Dipsy, the ball python, one more time. Thank you very much. Perfect.
Ooh, we have another ball python on the way.
All right.
You can hardly tell what we get the most of.
Yeah, really. Do you want to hold
Sure.
this time? Perfect. All right.
This little one.
Oh, this girl just became available for adoption. I don't know why we held on to her for a while. Oh, because we were concerned. Okay, this is Sweetheart, and she is very aptly named. She is honestly a big sweetheart. She is, however, pretty small for her age. She's 5 years old. That huge female we just had out was 7. So there's a huge size difference. There's a chance she could have just not been a good eater as a baby, or maybe she wasn't fed much as a baby and it stunted her growth. It's hard to know for sure. We held her back because her previous owners were concerned about an RI. We haven't seen anything. She has passed our health inspection and an extra long quarantine because of that concern, but she's doing just fine. She's perfectly healthy as far as we could tell, and she's eating frozen thawed weaned rats. So she's already on rats, which is actually really nice too.
And frozen thawed.
And frozen thawed, yes. So she is, again, a big sweetheart, hence her name. We have female question mark, so we were told female. We have not probed to know for sure, but we certainly can if you'd like to know. She is available now. She will need at least a 40-gallon enclosure, and her adoption fee is $30.
Yep.
So there you go. You can apply for her if you'd like to adopt Sweetheart. All right, next up we have one more ball python, and then I believe we are switching up species a little bit, but we get a lot of ball pythons, so it's going to be tough to avoid doing
This one's got a lot
in
of
row.
weight on her.
This one's
For him.
gorgeous, yes. So this is Bashful. She is 2 to 3 years old, so she's a little small as well. Not terribly small, though. She'll need at least a 40-gallon enclosure for her adoption, and her morph, if you haven't guessed it already, as far as we're aware, is a cinnamon orange dream. Kayla, if you're watching and that's wrong, let me know. But yes, we have her down as a cinnamon orange dream. She previously ate live rodents, and I'm just now noticing This is another one that hasn't eaten a meal for us yet.
Oh.
So she is available once she's out of quarantine period,
eats.
as long as she eats. Once she eats, she'll have that final check mark on her chart, and she'll be ready for her new home.
If you're interested, we can put you down, and when she eats, reach out to you. So.
Yeah, we could do that. So she previously ate live mice. We'll try to feed her frozen thawed and see how it goes, because we prefer them to be on frozen thawed, because we know that's easier for adopters to feed.
Yeah.
But after a couple of weeks, we will give them live if that's all they're eating, just so that they're eating something. And then if you want the challenge, I guess, you can then switch her over to frozen thawed. But hopefully she takes frozen thawed right away on Tuesday.
I was going to move to the next one, but we don't have a next one ready yet.
Yeah, so what are we going to talk about? Oh, we can jump in with a Patreon swag example. That'll work.
We gave out hats one time.
Yep, we did give out hats once.
And we gave out cutting boards.
Yes, reptile meal cutting boards. All this stuff that we have like on our website for sale, it's all leftover Patreon swag.
Yeah.
Because we always order too much.
Fidget cubes.
Yep, they gave those out 1 month. But again, if you support us on Patreon, which you don't have to do, but if you do, the money goes towards these rescues and their care and their medical bills. And nice, that's a good look for you. And
pretty sexy.
It really is, yeah, puts together the whole outfit.
Yep.
But we like to send every month some thank you gifts. So if you support us on Patreon, you'll probably get some goodies in return. Oh, we needed gloves for this next one. That's why it took a little while.
Spidey.
Okay, we're gonna see what happens with this next
When
snake.
Ed doesn't wear gloves.
All right, have fun. Okay.
Thank you.
This is Mina. He is a
bite me,
variable. He is a variable king snake, and he is 4 years old. He is out of his quarantine, but again, he hasn't taken a meal for us. We let them kind of settle in for a bit first. So as soon as he takes that first meal successfully, then he will be approved for adoption. Now, because of his size, he will need a 40-gallon enclosure, but that should be all you need for the rest of his life. I don't think you'll need anything bigger for a variable king. He'll be just fine in that for a very long time. He's actually very sweet, too. He's a very handleable variable king. I considered keeping this one myself to add to our variable king snakes, but then I was like, we don't need another male. We probed him, confirmed he is a male.
We already have a male. We have a bunch of males.
We have a bunch of males, so as tempting as it was because of how nice he is, we are not keeping him ourselves. We are letting him go up for adoption. His adoption fee is $50.
I like how he's nice, but he had an exclamation point on his bin.
I don't know why an exclamation point. Yeah, he's very sweet. Yeah, I don't think he needed the gloves. Yeah. Oh, maybe he's a musker. Yeah, who knows? Okay, that could be. But yeah, he seems very, very well-mannered right here. So, also I want to give a quick shout out while we're transitioning to everybody who's here at Snake Discovery helping tonight. We have Jess, our intern. We have Haley at the computer answering all your emails, which I assume there's quite a few coming through. We have my mom and my older sister Bethany helping us out today too. So, let's see, this is next
another
up.
ball python.
Another ball python. You want to switch or do you want to?
Yeah, I'll go. I
Alright,
like
cool.
not talking, so.
That works. This is Bailey. Bailey is a gorgeous ball python. We don't have a confirmed morph. There is some blushing on the sides of it, but we're just going to treat Bailey as a normal morph as far as adoption fees go. There's some wonky pattern going on too with the striping, but nothing can be confirmed. And since nothing can be confirmed, we're just going to treat Bailey as a normal morph ball python. So the adoption fee is just $30. You could try breeding him to prove something out if you wanted. Again, we don't mind if you breed the rescues. As long as they're healthy enough for it. But yeah, he will need a 4x2 by 2 foot enclosure since he's close enough for needing one now anyway. We're just gonna ask for a 4x2 by 2.
We have something
Bailey,
hot off the press.
Hot off the press? Do we have an adoption? We do! Oh my gosh! Eve, our rainbow boa, the Brazilian rainbow boa, was just adopted by Jen, if I'm reading correctly. Thank you so much, Jen, for adopting our rainbow boa. That is very exciting. Oh, cool. We have our first adoption for the night. That's what we do this for. That is really cool.
We have a chunky leopard gecko.
It's Sully. We've had her for a little while. This is Sully. She's gorgeous. Yeah, she is very chunky.
Well, apparently leopard geckos don't like me.
Do you want to switch? Do you want me to hold
No,
Sully?
it's fine. I got her.
You're
She'll
the
tire
iguana
herself
man.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
we go.
Sully will need at least a 20-gallon long for approval, and she's a little wiggly right now. Her behavioral note is she needs a little warming up for handling, and she does not like to be restrained. So her health inspection must have been really fun.
Oh.
And another one hot
Another
off the press.
hot
Do we
off
have
the
another
press.
adoption or?
Oh, it was a mistake.
Oh no, not Eve. Oh, okay. Never mind. It wasn't Eve the rainbow boa that got adopted. It was Orange You Glad. Why does this say rainbow boa on this tag?
Alright,
I'm so confused.
maybe we'll have to get different helpers next time.
Good job, Haley. No, I'm kidding. I just hear sorry from the background. No, it's fine. Okay, so the rainbow boa is still for adoption. Orange You Glad the Leo got... Aren't you glad the Leo got adopted? Huh. That actually is a whole saying in of itself.
Yeah.
There you go. The leopard gecko called Orange You Glad got adopted. That's awesome. Thank you. I assume still Jen adopting.
Yes.
Back to Sully, the leopard gecko.
She was sitting so well during that time.
She was, yes. Now the spotlight's back on her, so she's going to be wiggly. But
I understand.
her adoption fee is $20. She's a big, beefy girl. She'll need at least a 20-gallon long, preferably a 40 if you have one, just because she is a little bit on the bigger side, but weight-wise not big enough to require a 40-gallon. Yeah, so there we go. Oh, now she's sitting so pretty.
Now she's like,
oh,
whatever.
What a good girl. All right, are we ready to move along? Can do. Awesome. Next up, we have a very smelly bearded dragon. This guy is actually a little on the smaller side, too, so this one would only need a 40-gallon for now. But again, pretty much all bearded dragons, assuming they're healthy, will need a 4x2x2. All right, so this is Raccoon.
Oh, he does stink.
We have female question mark on her. She's not quite big enough for us to confirm yet. Ed's gonna try though. She was hatched, oh wow, is she 2 years old? She's tiny.
I would say female.
Female? Okay. She was hatched May 14th, 2022. We don't often get a hatch date from animals or a birth date. That's actually really unusual. And it's also even more unusual that she's that size for a 2-year-old.
She sits really well.
She does, yeah. Man, if she's that little, she might be okay in a 40 for quite a while, actually. But we are requiring a 40-gallon tank for her approval for adoption. But if you wanted to really spoil this special girl named Raccoon, you could give her a 4x2x2. Her adoption fee is just the standard bearded dragon adoption fee of $45, and we are happy to ship.
So one thing I learned about tonight is bearded dragons do not like mics.
Oh, was she scared of it too?
Yeah, she was scared of it too.
Oh, we're using a new mic that kind of overhangs the camera in front of the camera, so that's scary apparently.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
She didn't open mouth. She was just like...
Yeah, what is that thing? One more note again on shipping in case you haven't been here since the very beginning. We are shipping on Wednesdays right now, and we're actually able to ship anything that gets adopted tonight. We can ship this coming Wednesday for Thursday arrival. But if it's going to be too hot, if you are in a heat wave right now, then like a lot of us are, then we will just have the package held at your local FedEx hub for you to pick up on Thursday. That way we can avoid a hot delivery truck. So we still can ship. We'll just have to have the package held at your hub. All right. Oh, I'm not holding. Oh.
I'm not either.
I don't want. Do we have gloves? Oh man.
No,
we don't have gloves.
We're just gonna
right,
show it
I'm
off
not
in
taking
the
them
enclosure. Yeah.
Okay, everybody meet Aphid, the tokay gecko.
Here's his belly.
He is a typical tokay gecko. He'll
There's
need
his face.
At least an 18x18x12. Oh, that's a perfect view. Yeah, we can totally see him all right. He's in a very temporary, kind of moving enclosure right now. If I had gloves, I'd pull him out, but he would bite me, so I'm not going to if I don't have gloves. So he is your typical angry tokay gecko. Very healthy though.
Angry wild caught. Probably.
I'm sure wild caught, yep, but he is past quarantine, he's ready for a new home. He just needs an 18x18x24 inch enclosure at a minimum. So if you'd like to adopt Aphid, the tokay gecko, he would love a new family, and you can apply for him right now by scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the description.
Yep.
Perfect, here you go. Sorry we couldn't take you out, Aphid, but he probably prefers that anyway. Oh, there were gloves the whole time! Oh man, well, that's okay.
At the same time,
we have another
that's
tokay.
a lot of, I don't know.
Next tokay gecko, we'll take the gloves out.
Yes, next one.
Oh, it's Nyx. We've had Nyx forever. I think we've had Nyx for close to a year, honestly. Nyx is a normal ball python. His adoption fee is $30. We've had him for a super long time. I believe, hopefully someone can confirm, he's eating frozen thawed? Maybe? I don't know. I'll have to look at his feeding tray. These cards don't have their feeding history, unfortunately. He will need a 4x2 foot enclosure, and nobody wants him because he's just a normal, but he's up front.
Yeah.
We're trying to get him as much exposure as possible in our store area. But yeah, this is Nyx. We actually have a fan named, I believe, Romy from a nearby school who is watching Nyx like every day and will probably be celebrating when he finds a home.
I like the dots. The dot with a black dot.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, so somebody please adopt Nyx.
Awesome.
He needs a new home.
You got another hot off the press.
Oh, Nebraska cornmusker. That's the
the one that we had forever.
Yeah.
The World Traveler.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you,
traveler.
Heather. Thank you so much, Heather, for adopting the Pueblo milk snake, Nebraska cornmusker. That's awesome. We have 2 adoptions now for tonight. fantastic. I'm gonna throw away the mistake one though, because that one was actually not adopted. So we have a leopard gecko and the milk snake have found homes. Fantastic. Cool. Next up.
A teeny little ball python.
Oh, you're so little.
Whoop.
Oh, eating past quarantine. Okay, so this one's ready to go right now. This is Dancer. I believe we have a Santa's reindeer theme going because we had a lot of ball pythons surrendered one day, so they just kind of went with the theme.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer.
Dancer, we don't know the sex. I'm just going to refer to him as he for the sake of pronouns, whatever. We don't know his age either. He is ready for a home. He only needs a 40-gallon enclosure right now, but expect to need something bigger once he grows out of the 40-gallon. He came in
a little skinny.
Yeah, he's slightly underweight. We actually have his weight written down here too, and we're monitoring it, but he is gaining weight, and he's eating really well. He's eating frozen thawed pups for us, and he is now a good enough weight to be approved for adoption.
He's got some wonky alien heads on him.
He has a unique pattern, yeah. It's not totally GHIE, but it's something.
Yeah.
But again, we can't know for sure, so we're just gonna stick with the normal $30 adoption fee. If he has something special, awesome, extra perk for you, but we just want to find him a good home.
Yep.
So yeah, again, this is Dancer the ball python, $30 adoption fee, or plus $49 for shipping through Redline Shipping if you need them shipped to you. Okay, we're going back to lizards here. Why don't I hold this
you take that one.
leopard gecko, because they seem to be...
Apparently nobody likes me. This one is, excuse me?
That's his name, is excuse me?
With a question mark.
Yeah.
It's female, 2 to 3 years old. Needs a 20-gallon lung, so a littler one. In need of a diet. I did notice she looks a little chunky.
She does.
I her over to you.
Yeah.
Gives big menacing smiles if restrained.
Oh,
is their note. So.
Oh, and she's vocal. Okay.
Oh, she squeaked?
Yeah, she squeaked there. I'm sorry. I know I'm holding you at a weird angle. It's holding your belly out funny.
See,
oh my
it's
goodness.
Not just me.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Okay. She is really pretty.
I'll hide my face.
Yeah, it's catching.
There we go.
Yeah,
Look, it worked really
yeah.
well.
She is really pretty. Yeah, I think our camera's picking up on your face and just trying to focus on that.
Now it's me.
Oh wow, it worked!
That's
okay, yeah,
you.
cover your face. Yeah, that's a better look for you anyway. Okay.
That's what Emily tells me all the time. Cover my face.
So yeah, this leopard gecko needs a good home. I think I just needed to cover her
Adoption
face.
fee is $20, so.
Yeah, so
Standard adoption fee.
Yeah, hopefully we can find, a home during this adoption event. All right, so we're gonna pass her back. We have a new species for the channel, A new species
for the channel?
Oh my gosh, brand new species just discovered. No, we just haven't shown this. Oh my gosh, you're adorable. You're really helping too. Check it out. Box turtle. We have a box turtle needing a home. I'm gonna cover his face. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now it'll focus on him.
Okay, I'll just go down here.
Okay, perfect.
This is Leonardo.
Of course.
The three-toed box turtle, possible female. Do you want to look at that?
Eyes are, no, I think possible female. Yeah, I would say based on that tail,
Okay.
I guess female. I'm not the best at sexing box turtles. Is it their eyes or is it just the ornate box turtle's eyes? I think it's just ornates that you can sex with. I could be wrong, but I'll let you box turtle fanatics look at eyes and help me sex this one.
So for around here, you do need special permits for certain states, so you might want to look
Not
at
on the
your
three-toed.
Not on the three-toed?
No, not on this species.
All right, well then.
Never mind. That's just ornates.
That's on this, so we don't have to put that on
Oh,
there.
yeah, we don't need that on the tank.
All right, then I'll just...
For a three-toed, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure three-toads can be owned in any state that allows reptiles for pets. I think it's just the ornate box turtles that you can't own where they're endangered. So correct us if we're wrong in the comments.
Needs a 4x2x2 because they move a lot.
Yeah, they do.
And the adoption fee is $100.
Yeah, so if you'd like to adopt this box turtle, just scan the QR code on screen or click the link below. Awesome. All right. Yeah, this is a very healthy looking three-toed box turtle.
Yeah, it is.
Perfect. There you are.
Let's see here.
Oh, no.
Ooh, we got something in a...
Ooh, okay. Not a tokay gecko.
Oh.
They're gonna make us wait on the second tokay.
Here, I'm
think.
pretty sure you're gonna need this.
I
for
will
this
need
one.
water though. Yep, go ahead, spray my hands. Perfect.
There you go.
Okay. Alrighty, friend. I'm gonna pull you out. I know you're very comfy in the dirt, but everybody needs to see you.
So
Hello.
this little dude's name is Timmy. He's a little too small to tell if he's actually a male or a female. But we're going with male.
Surprised Kim doesn't want this one. She adopts all of our Pac-Mans.
Was fed infrequently in previous homes, so is much smaller than should be. So
Aww.
That's about all we got for him.
Cute
But
little-
he's a cute little Pac-Man frog.
Yeah, nice little albino. What's our adoption fee and tank size?
It is $20, and we do not have a tank size, but 10-gallon would be fine.
Yeah, 10 would be just fine.
Yeah.
So this one will be very
They
easy to
hardly
get
move as it is.
approved for an adoption because they don't require a whole lot. But they
Camera
still
doesn't-
need a good home.
Camera does not like to focus for you.
It does not, no. It really, I have to cover up your face or something. Sorry guys, I'm trying my best. We're using the new camera for this, which is also difficult to get focusing. Anyway, Pac-Man Frog needs a, oh, thanks for peeing on me. Wonderful.
Nice.
Yep, just
All over
expelled
the place.
all of our water. You know,
Yeah.
I'll retain some more water now. I'm going to rinse off my hands.
I will hand this over to Bethany, and I will grab our next friend. Next one here is another ball python that is named Donner. Female, a vanilla Arroyo? Arroyo?
Arroyo? What?
I don't know.
I don't know, is that a morph?
Maybe.
Vanilla Arroyo. I don't know that morph.
I don't either.
Huh. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. But it's light-ish. I would believe vanilla.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the Arroyo. There's too many morphs to keep track of. I
Yeah, there
don't
are.
know them all yet, admittedly. But yeah, Donner here needs at least a 40-gallon enclosure for adoption approval. And we don't know her age, but I mean, she's a very healthy little girl. She's not a fan of health inspections, so she did not appreciate.
She's
her.
in strike pose right now, but she hasn't actually struck me, and I had her right up to my face.
She is
so.
very alert and staring
Yeah.
at us, though. Oh, let's not do that. Thanks. Her adoption fee is $100, being a vanilla morph, and I'm gonna have to look up Arroyo. Somebody know? Where's the comments?
Right
I'm
here.
hoping. Oh, perfect. Okay. Can someone let us
Oh,
know
maybe
their
that's-
pause?
Maybe that's just Twitch. I don't know.
I think you have to scroll down on the comments. 'Cause
Yeah, I'll go.
I need your help. I don't know what the
YouTube. There we
Arroyo
go.
morph is. Hopefully somebody can. Oh, they're going by too fast.
Whoa, that was
Never
a lot
mind,
of
there's no way I'm
comments.
gonna catch your comments. Kayla, can you message me and explain that morph? Thank you. All right. Anyway, Donner, the ball python. Okay. Next up, we have a leopard gecko. Oh, come here, cutie. Oh, perfect. Nice. Here you go.
Awesome. This one is named G-Note. It's a leopard gecko female, 4 years old. Would need a 20-gallon or larger.
Look at that
She
tail.
is a bit chunky, as you can kind of see.
A bit. Oh
and
my
she
goodness.
has some missing toes.
Oh, some missing toes.
Yeah.
Can we find your missing toes? Are they? Oh, I bet toe tips. I think I'm seeing.
Probably the fingernails.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing some missing toenails. I don't think she's missing any like full-on toes, but there was some concern about missing toe tips, I believe, on that hand there. But yeah, she's actually very healthy though. All things considered, this is a very healthy leopard gecko.
Yeah.
And she's really handleable too. She's actually doing very well.
Surprisingly, the first one that didn't want to
Yeah.
escape us.
Yeah, she's doing great. Hi, cutie. All right, so her adoption fee is $20. Needs at least a 20-gallon lung to be approved for adoption. But she would be an excellent starter lizard for
Yeah, she
somebody
would.
interested in their first pet reptile. All right, here you are. Perfect. Cool. All right, next up, I'm going to hand you the card
We have
so you can start.
another bearded dragon.
Yes. Oh, you're so
Another
little.
beardy.
Oh, come
Oh,
here.
he's got a pretty belly.
Ready?
Uh,
There we are. I'll cover his face.
this one's name is Possum?
Possum, yeah.
That's not how you spell possum, is it?
I don't know, you're bad at spelling.
Yeah.
Is
Is
that-
that how you spell possum?
Yeah, that's how you spell
Oh,
possum.
all right.
Oh my gosh. This shows you what private school gets you nowadays. I went to public school.
A male, you can tell. Is that a male or a female?
We're young. I mean, I can see some pores, so it wouldn't surprise me if those enlarged if they're that big already. And this is a male, but I don't know
probably
for
male.
sure.
40-gallon for now. Probably, if you have a 4x2x2, he'll grow into it really quickly. Apparently, he's a little bit nervous, but pretty friendly, and holds front legs a little weird.
He does, yeah. He basically has slight signs of metabolic bone disease. This is metabolic bone disease. Metabolic bone disease, or MBD, is kind of an umbrella term for just bone deformities in bearded dragons, or any reptile really. And it's usually expressed by curved front ankles, and he is actually showing that in the way he sits. So he does have some minor MBD, likely from either lack of UVB or lack of calcium growing up. Either way, either thing can actually cause MBD. But he's still mobile, and he can move around. Am I wrong? Possum is not spelled? Anyway, he can move around just fine. He just army shuffles a little bit with his front legs, but I don't think it's going to affect his long-term health at all. I think he'll be okay.
I saw somebody in the chat spell it the way I would spell it.
Possum?
Yeah, and it's wrong, so it's all good. Yeah.
Okay, so his name is spelled right?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, see, that's what I thought. Yeah, right, cool. Possum, guys, his adoption fee is $45. His or her. All right, next up we have, oh, is this it? Oh, not the tokay. Okay, perfect.
Oh, I'll do this one.
Okay, your turn to do a frog.
Yep.
Okay, we have,
This is a giant one.
we're not even halfway through our adoption animals, by the way, guys, so stick with us. This is Frogathon, the Pac-Man frog. We have two, I believe. I think these are the two. Oh my gosh. We have two Pac-Mans in our rescue right now. This one is a normal or wild type colored one. I'm going to cover my face so the camera focuses on him.
Just don't jump, please, sir.
He is at least 2 years old. That's all we got as far as his age. We don't know exactly how old he is, unfortunately. We only get so much information on some of our surrenders because quite often they're surrendered by animal control because they're abandoned. So we take what we can get. But he is at least 2 years old. He'll need at least a 20-gallon enclosure because he is fully grown. And his behavioral note is he's all mouth. Well, he's at least 95%.
I mean, that is a mouth right there.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, he's a big boy, even though the camera didn't want to focus on him there.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, Frogathon will need a 20-gallon enclosure. If you'd like to adopt him, scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description, and hopefully we can find him a home. We can ship amphibians as well. Again, if it's too warm, we'll just have to have the package held at your local hub for safe pickup. Okay, Frogathon, we're gonna pass him back. Ed's gonna rinse off his hands. And next up we have, I'm gonna grab, perfect. Thank you very much. Gonna grab McFlurry, who we've had for a while. Here you go.
Take McFlurry.
McFlurry.
Yeah, this is a leopard gecko female. Squirmy, likes to explore rather than be held. So set her on the floor and she'll go forever. And a beautiful smile.
She's actually doing pretty well. Yeah, she's actually really, really pretty too.
She needs a 20-gallon long or more, and her adoption fee is $20.
Yeah, her tail is original and it's nice and pudgy. She's actually a perfect weight. This is like the perfect example of a nicely well taken care of leopard gecko. She isn't overweight. She isn't underweight. She is alert. She has all her toes. Oh, we're missing toenails. I give her an A- as far as her score goes. She's actually a really nice little leopard gecko, though. So there you go. If you'd like to adopt her, you can apply right now, and hopefully we can approve the application. Okay, we're going to set McFlurry back. We've had her for a long time, too, actually. Here we go, McFlurry. Awesome. Are we ready for another ball python?
Sure.
Okay, we'll do another
We're always ready for ball pythons.
Perfect. Oh, this one's so pretty, too. Oh, nice. Okay, this is Naz Reed. How would you pronounce?
Naz Reed.
Naz Reed is the name.
That is a Sable Mojave Het Hypo, so we must have gotten the morph when this one came in.
Yeah, we of course can't guarantee hets. That's just what we're told by the person surrendering them, but chances are somewhat high that it is in fact Het Hypo.
They point it out and tell us that it's probably going to be that.
Yeah.
It is a male. Needs a 40-gallon breeder or larger. Again, currently eating frozen thawed pups. And is a little bit of, has a little bit of scale rot when it came in. So.
Oh yeah, I think it shed it out though. Oh yeah, it's shed. It's all healed. So. Yeah, so we can update that card actually, saying because this one just recently shed too. But yeah, this one is a beautiful ball python, very handleable too actually.
I don't have a pen to update.
So I don't either. Okay, so we'll just have to fix that later.
Yep.
But yeah, the nice thing is he is already on frozen thawed rat pups, so he's already on frozen thawed, which is nice, and on rats, which is also really nice too. It can be tough to transition snakes from mice to rats, but he's already there. So awesome.
Trying to figure out what your sister's trying to.
I don't know what Bethany and my mom are laughing about in the background.
They're giggling behind the camera.
Oh, he has a phallic shape on him. Oh, that poor ball python. Okay,
well,
if you adopt him, you'll have to find what they're laughing at.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor dude. Should have named him differently. Here you
go. This one is another leopard gecko named Cotton Candy. She is a female, about 5 to 6 years old. Previously housed with a male and has laid eggs.
So
besides that, she's a sweet little girl.
So this girl did lay a couple eggs for us. They went bad, if I remember correctly, like pretty soon after laying. But don't be surprised if she lays more in your care, whoever adopts her, because she was paired with a male, and they can lay several sets of eggs. But just, we're giving extra like calcium supplements, so I just recommend continuing that too to make sure her calcium levels stay high.
Yep.
Yeah, she's really pretty though, very handleable too.
She needs a 20-gallon long, and her adoption fee is $20.
Yeah, another very good example of a healthy leopard gecko. She actually has all her toes, so I give you an A+. You are a perfect example of a nice little leopard gecko. All right, we're gonna pass her back.
Ah, okay, this
Oh,
is
is
gonna
that?
be a good one.
Oh, it's not the tokay. Okay,
Nope.
it's something else. Something else. Okay, we are. Oh, it's in here. Oh, okay. Sorry, we're planning tokay
Yeah.
because they're gonna surprise
They're
us
gonna
with.
throw it at us, and then we're gonna have a fight.
Yeah, I don't want to hold the tokay. I guess you can hold the tokay. Here,
Yeah, I'm a
let's-
beardy.
Here,
Am I
you
holding
hold-
this one?
Yeah, you can hold him. All right, next up is
Let go.
this bearded dragon for adoption. His name is Ricardio. His adoption fee is $45. He's 2 to 3 years old, so he's a little on the smaller side. He seems well built, just slightly small. So I think this is going to be his adult size for the most part for the rest of his life. He does not like salads, so you will have to use some techniques. He should be sent to, or he should be adopted by somebody who is a little more experienced in bearded dragons and knows some of the tips and tricks to get them to eat the veggies, because he does not like them yet. We may have to try bee pollen next on this guy to see if we
Yep.
can get him eating veggies. He is on a little bit of a diet.
Yeah,
but
he definitely has some chub down here.
He's a bit chunky. One thing we never mentioned is we proactively treat all of our bearded dragons for. Oh shoot! What's the parasite that they always have? I have a brain fart right now. We treat them with Panazaril so that they don't. We make sure they don't have. I cannot think of it. Help me, guys. What is the parasite that a lot of bearded dragons have because they come from like chain stores? Hopefully somebody can tell me. Anyway, is it Giardia? No.
No, it's not Giardia.
I cannot remember. Anyway, we preventatively treat them for parasites.
Yeah.
Because
With Panazaril.
yeah, with Panazaril. Hopefully someone can help me out in the chat. But we treat them all just because we want to have peace of mind, so you don't have to do that yourself. He has a slightly nubby tail. That's really his only defect, and
Yep.
he's just a little bit on the smaller side.
He's got some things going on with his
Coccidia.
lip, too.
Thank you, Emma. Yes, coccidia is what we treat them
Yeah.
for.
A little bit of swollen lips, but it's nothing inside, so I'm not quite sure what that is. But
Yeah, I think we've had him looked at. It's not. It's like substrate or something he got in it.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this is Ricardio needing a new
You're fine,
home.
you're
All right,
fine.
you can,
All right.
yeah, swap him out. Awesome. Also, they don't mind the coccidia meds because it's banana flavored. They like the banana flavored stuff. All right, new species. We haven't shown this species yet today.
This one's gonna be probably pretty contested.
Oh, I could see her getting a Oh, and it's a female too. Okay, guys. This one's next. The next animal's name is Lady, and she is a beautiful crested gecko. She is so sweet.
There we
She's
go.
very handleable. I'm gonna cover my face so the camera focuses on her because we need to find her a good home. She doesn't move much when you hold her. She's very, very sweet. She'd be a fantastic starter crested gecko for somebody wanting, like, or a fantastic starter lizard, in all honesty. She'd be amazing for a family type situation because of how handleable she is. So I don't know, obviously we don't have the previous owners' names on their cards for security reasons, but whoever did raise this crested gecko did a wonderful job because she's very nice.
And she has her whole tail.
I was just about to point that out.
Yeah.
She has her tail too, which is not unusual, but it's still impressive when they still have their tails. Oh, do I see a post-it note of something being adopted? Okay, we have an adoption to announce right after Lady here. Anyway, Lady here will need an 18 by 18 by 24 inch enclosure to be approved for adoption. Obviously something tropical set up appropriately for a crested gecko. And just submit that photo with your application so we can get the ball rolling and hopefully find her a new home tonight. That would be amazing. She's also only a year old, so she is nice and young.
She's very young.
She's young and this friendly already.
Usually they're jumpy.
She is
But
really
she's just
pretty.
holding by two fingers.
Chilling, yeah. She'd be a nice breeder, actually, crested gecko too. So if somebody wanted to breed her, she'd have very nice looking and nice personality babies too, I bet. Okay, let's see. We have Eve for sure this time, for real. Eve the rainbow boa has gotten adopted. Yes. By Emmeline. Emmeline, thank you so much. I also have a note for you to help out with PayPal because it's being weird. So I'm going to hand this to you. If you want to talk to Haley, go help them out, and I will go over our next ball python. Wow, you are so... Is this a GHI? Oh, it's a GHI. Okay, guys, this is Dasher. Dasher, take a look. So GHI is a morph that literally stands for gotta have it. Because when it popped out, everybody was like, oh my gosh, I've gotta have it. And so they named the morph that, like, GHI. So yeah, GHI causes some really wonky patterns in the ball pythons, and it's just a really pretty morph, and you can actually combine it with other morphs too. I mean, you can with everything. But anyway, he's really pretty. His name is Dasher. We don't know how old he is, however, he is a male, and he'd make a really good breeder if you're working with GHIs. He will need at least a 40-gallon enclosure to be approved for adoption. By the way, we also do accept racks of a comparable size, like rack bins. You can still apply and get approved as long as the bin is big enough if you have a rack system that you'd like to put the snake in. So that's just fine. We use racks, so we're not gonna like count it against you if you have a rack of an appropriate size. Anyway, he is currently eating frozen thawed weaned rats. So again, he's already on frozen thawed and he's already on rats. He'd be a good pet or breeder in all honesty. So if you'd like to adopt Dasher, his adoption fee is again $100 plus $49 for shipping if you need him shipped to you, which we can do this week even, and hopefully we can find him a home. You're very shy too. It's okay. Can you at least look a little at the camera? Yeah. There you go. There's his little face. You can't see his eyes, but you can kind of see him there. All right, we're going to pass him over. Perfect. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, let me get all the information first. Okay, that. Bronwyn is his name? Okay, okay. I think I've got it. Got it. I need both hands for this next snake. All right, come here, Bronwyn. Oh, okay, this is going to be fun. Oh, you're not too bad, actually. All right, this is Bronwyn. We have an Amazon tree boa that needs a home, actually. You're going to be okay. Please don't bite me. We're going to see how this goes. Bronwyn here, I don't have an age. Because we don't know her age. She's still that kind of juvenile coloration. The Amazon tree boas do go through sometimes a bit of a color change as they age. Don't strike at me. Please don't strike at me. Anyway, she is beautiful. This is not really a handleable species of snake, though, so don't expect to, if you want to adopt her, don't expect to be able to handle her willy-nilly like you would. Yeah, there it is. That's what I was expecting. Like you would a ball python, because they have attitudes. That's just what they're known for. And it's okay. You are so pretty. You can get away with an attitude, because you are an excellent display animal. There we go. You can look right at everybody. If you are interested in more of an intermediate to advanced species of snake, an Amazon tree boa would actually be a really nice display animal. So her adoption fee is $125. Again, we try to go for about half of what the animal is worth because this is a rescue situation. We don't give them away for free because we want to avoid flippers and impulse adoptions, but we've found halfway is kind of that happy spot. Her behavior notes, since we try to include them with every animal so you kind of get an idea of how they're going to react in their new homes, her behavior notes are that she's spicy, she's shy, and she's beautiful, so it's fine. She can get away with it. So I'd say that's pretty accurate, and I don't know how I'm going to get her off my wrist, so we're going to see how this goes. Here is her card. Bronwyn, let's not bite me, please. And she has, I'm guessing, the last thing I forgot to mention is I'm guessing she was probably wild caught because she has this really bizarre, she's had it since we've had her, and we've had her for a bit. Nobody wants her because she's so spicy, but she'll find a good home. It's okay. She has a couple of nicks down her spine, and nicks to the point of where I think these could be predatory. I don't think these would be caused in they could have been caused in captivity, but knowing this species is often taken from the wild, I'm guessing this is a wild-caught animal that has some blemishes caused by predators. But she doesn't seem to be slowed down at all by them. She eats really well for us, and she's behaving really well. Just needs a good new home. So this is a good intern initiation. Here, Jess! Here, do you want the hook? She was striking at me a little, but not too bad. Here you go. Have an Amazon tree boa. Perfect. All right, next up, we're able to get things figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's go with yeah.
Oh boy.
I'll tell you later.
Okay, sounds good. All right, next up we have a bearded dragon. Oh, you're really pretty, actually. All right, this is, oh, perfect. You ready?
Yep.
Nice. Hi,
Somebody
cutie.
has nice handwriting. This is Cashew, the bearded dragon. He is a male, 3 years old.
Oh, he's tiny for 3.
Yeah.
Holy cow, you are little. I didn't realize you were only 3. Or you were already 3.
Calm with handling, even during nail trims.
I'm just trying to cover your face so it focuses on him.
Knows 6 different languages, but won't say which ones.
Oh, you're silent about your languages.
Keeps a close lip on that.
Yeah.
We are requiring a 4x2 2x2 for him, and his adoption fee is $45.
So he could like borderline be in a 40, but not for very long. So that's
Yeah.
why we're just gonna make the jump
Yep.
and ask for a 4x2x2 for this guy. But he is small, so he's not gonna be a very big dragon at all, I don't think. But you never know sometimes. So 4x2x2 will make sure that he has enough space. Perfect. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. There you go. That is Cashew, the bearded dragon. All right, we're gonna switch around. Oh no, there it is. Oh, it's the Tokay gecko. Oh, you're gonna put the gloves on?
I mean, I can.
You're gonna do it? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I can too if you want me to. It's fine.
I don't really know. I've never handled one of these before.
You haven't?
No.
Okay, so definitely 2 fingers around sides of the head. He's gonna open mouth the whole time. Are you ready for
Should
a
I just
Tokay
put
gecko
a
smile?
finger in his mouth and then?
Yeah, that's the best way. It's like fishing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then
Okay.
just kind of grab.
You ready? Okay, go have fun. This is a Tokay gecko, an adult female. She is gorgeous. She was surrendered with the male that we also have. She's definitely the prettier of the two. Her name is Hammerhead.
Look,
and
she's
she is-
smiling.
They are great at smiling. They love smiling at cameras. They are, okay, not a very handleable species. This is another look at only pet. They have a pretty strong jaw too, so we're just being safe by using our gloves. But she will need at least an 18 by 18 by 24 inch enclosure. You could house her if you have a large enough enclosure with the male if you wanted to start like a breeding project. The cool thing about Tokay geckos is if you handle them from babies, sorry, I'll stay behind your hand. If you handle them from babies, they can be very handleable lizards. You should look up Spotted Scales on Facebook. It's a great breeder. She handles her babies so they are as friendly as like crested geckos, honestly. But if they are not handled or if they are wild caught, they have attitudes. Not gonna lie, they're very defensive animals, but they're so pretty, it's
They're
okay.
gorgeous.
They're so
And honestly,
pretty.
this one isn't too bad.
No, she's not that bad.
She's just mouth open. I'm barely holding her.
Yeah, she's not
So.
too bad. I still wouldn't recommend holding her without gloves,
Nah,
but we
she
can
should just
hope
bite the gloves.
we can find her a really good home,
Oh, yeah.
hopefully. Her adoption fee isn't on here, actually, and I cannot remember the adoption fee for our other male Tokay gecko. We don't get them in that often, so hopefully somebody can help refresh our memories with the adoption fee for her, because it'd be the same as our other Tokay gecko. But yeah, needs an 18 by 18 by 24 inch enclosure, and hopefully we can find her a good home. If not, I mean, we have a Tokay exhibit in the zoo.
That's true. We could throw another female in there.
Yeah, we haven't gotten eggs from ours yet. She'd be a good breeder. I'm gonna try to find her a home first, though.
Aww.
All
We
right.
have a chainy beardy now.
This one's name is Okay. Like, actually, here's. Can it focus? Oh man, backwards.
Because your face is
Ah.
there. There we go.
Okay, did that work?
Yeah.
Okay, that's his name.
All right.
Okay, this is the bearded dragon. We think a male, but we are a little bit small. We could live in a 40-gallon for a short period of time, but we'll eventually need a 4x2x2.
It's definitely a male.
Definitely a male? Oh, okay, perfect. So we are old enough to sex, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll need at least a 40-gallon enclosure to be approved for adoption at this current size. His behavioral notes are that he's not too sure on the whole people thing yet, and he opens wide. So I bet for his mouth inspection, which is part of our health routine
There you
when
go.
animals come in, I bet he was very willing to open his mouth for
Yeah.
whoever was doing that inspection
Yep.
on him.
Look at that pearly whites in there.
Aw, loves to show off his
Yeah.
lovely, healthy mouth. But yeah, his unknown age, I would have to guess under a year because of his size, unless
And
he's
how
severely stunted.
Good he looks.
He does look really good,
They start
yeah.
to get that old look to him, and
Yeah.
he doesn't have that. He's got that youthful look.
He does.
That
Yeah,
thing
you're
I
right.
lost
He has,
5
like-
to 10 years ago.
He is. Oh, you're right. Yeah, we're old now. He still has that baby face.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. I think he's under a year.
Whoop.
So he'd be a good dragon to really watch grow up and mature and really be a part of your
Come.
family. Thanks.
Come.
Thank you. Somebody adopt him so Ed can stop playing with him. But yeah, if you're interested in adopting him, you can scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description below.
We're out of animals again.
And
so
we're out of animals. Not
you-
yet. We're not out of animals. We're just in between grabbing animals.
So if you want, you can
Oh.
get the Snake Discovery Fanny Pack
This was a Patreon gift
from
like
our Patreon.
4 months ago, something
like
like that. Yeah. So
Um,
again, we like to thank our Patreon backers by sending them free swag. So
And with that, you can put your fidget cube in there.
look at that.
And
Perfect.
it might even fit the cutting board. Look
It
at that.
almost fits the Snake Discovery cutting board. Yeah, you don't have to support us on Patreon, but if you do, we'll send you stuff.
Yeah, we'll send you cool stuff.
And the proceeds help our animals.
Yeah,
But again, don't feel like you have to donate at all.
Pretty much all go to Adoption Island. 'Cause
It's
it's a lot of money to take care of these animals.
It is. We have to do surgery on a monitor soon.
That's true, yeah.
On that neck thing.
Yeah, the one that had the giant leg is now got a giant neck. So
Yeah, Yes. Fun
We
thing
should
for
have just
another.
adopted that one out.
This is One-Eyed Willie. He or she. She is a female according to her previous owner, but we can probe to know for sure if you would like. She is about 7 years old. She will need, obviously with her size, she is a big girl. She will need a 4x2 by 2 foot enclosure. And she's currently eating frozen thawed small rats. Not that you have to feed her like every week, but every other week would be a good amount for a ball python of this size. And yeah, she's already on rats, she's already on frozen thawed, so she'd make a really good pet for somebody too.
She has a little bit of scarring on her head.
I'm going, her notes actually are the next part. So she is blind in her left eye.
Is it that one?
Yeah, she has an old injury to her left eye. She does appear to be blind in it, but it has seemingly healed and she seems fine otherwise. So she did pass her quarantine and health inspection despite being blind in her left eye. So, I mean, maybe expect her not to be the best at striking. However, they have heat pits to help them find their food too. So she might be just fine at striking in her new home as well.
I mean, she's a cutie. She's just a normal, again.
Yeah, so
but
her adoption fee is just $30. We can ship if needed again, even as early as this Wednesday we can ship. We'll just skip her meal on Tuesday.
She would make a great family pet.
Yeah, she's a nice big girl, very friendly. Only 7, so there's still a lot of life left in her too. Ball pythons typically live around in their to their 20s, but I have heard of them as old as 40 before, and you can like feel their bones creaking in your hands as you hold them. But ball pythons can be quite long-lived, actually. Well, he is gorgeous.
Yeah, he's nice and dark.
Wow. Oh, that's why he's a leopard.
Apparently, apparently she likes to strike at things too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, her notes are she's a bit shy. But she's good with handling. She needs to build muscle. I think she came in with that other ball python that they just didn't move much in their home.
She definitely grew muscle.
Oh, she did? Is she squeezing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she's gotten over that then with us. She will need a 4x2 by 2 foot enclosure. Since she is a leopard morph, her adoption fee is $60, and she's currently eating frozen thawed small rats. Actually, she's slamming them. It looks like she has never refused a meal with us. Her name is Sleeping Beauty. She is, again, about 3 years old, and a really pretty leopard morph.
Yeah, she is.
That's one of those nice, like, darker morphs, so when you mix that with banana...
Oh, you get that super dark banana.
So pretty, yeah. So, you could do that. We have a banana in our rescue.
Oh, there you go.
You could breed him with her. Oh, leopard. I don't know how leopard works. No, that's a codom or incomplete. No.
I don't know.
Is it dominant? I don't know. I don't know leopard.
Somebody who knows. There you go.
Yeah, let us know. But yeah, Sleeping Beauty will hopefully find a good home too. I guess we'll find out. All right, we're going to go back to lizards or animals with legs in general for, I guess that would be all lizards. Oh,
this one is gorgeous.
Oh, wow, yeah, she is. Holy cow, this is Limo, like limousine. She is about 3 years old. Man, she is stunning. She's such a light yellow color. Holy moly. Okay, so she laid an egg for us recently. It wasn't good, if I remember correctly, but she is ovulating, so don't be surprised if she lays an egg for you. They don't necessarily have to be bred with the male to lay eggs. Sometimes they just do it.
She does have an eggy in there. The
is there
start
another?
of one. Yeah.
Oh, she has her second egg?
Yeah, there's one on the right-hand side.
Weird that she didn't... Maybe it's her next
I think it's the
round.
next one. Yeah,
Okay,
it looks
that
too
makes
small
sense.
to actually be.
Okay.
So she's going to need calcium.
Yes, definitely supplement with calcium if she's laying eggs. Her behavioral note is that she's a little skittish, but she seems actually okay right now. Maybe she was scared on intake, which got her that note. But she seems actually pretty good. And man, she is so pretty.
Yeah, the camera doesn't even pick it up either.
Really?
She's like glowing in my hands.
She really is.
And the camera's not really doing it justice. It's kind of just washing it out.
So pretty. Her adoption fee is $20 plus $49 for shipping if you need her shipped. Otherwise, you can always pick them up locally if you prefer it. We like to avoid shipping whenever we can.
Yep.
She will need at least a 20-gallon lawn for her adoption approval. So if you'd like to adopt Limo, you can scan the QR code or adopt using the link, which is in the description below. And I think I saw one of our amazing mods is sharing the link in the chat too. So thank you very much. Mama G, if I remember correctly.
I just realized my hands are really gross.
And Ed is washing his... Oh, everybody left me. And now it's just me.
I'll still yell.
Okay, Ed can still yell. I should probably not. Well, I've got juice. I have my juice here. Yep, I'm gonna have my juice.
Emily's gonna play Drink the Drink.
Drink the Drink is the game I will play. And our next snake is here. All right. She's what? Oh, is she? Okay. So this one, I just got a note, is a bit huffy, but that's okay. Here, this is Glitch's card. All right.
Alright, so this one name is Glitch. She is a spider ball python of a $60 adoption fee. Wow, it's been a little while apparently since I've done this.
I guess.
Even though it's like 15 minutes ago. Male, question mark.
Oh, he's a boy. Sorry, I was using
Yeah.
she, her. Oh, well.
And then apparently eating frozen thawed small rats. Yeah, that's him. Small rats, and is very sweet.
He is
Not a
actually
whole
very
lot.
sweet.
Not a whole lot to this. I don't see anything about the wobble, so I think it would be.
It's a minimal wobble that he
Yeah.
has. It's actually not too bad. I mean, all spiders have at least some bit of a wobble, but this isn't terrible compared to others. He does have actually really pretty, I mean, spiders typically have it, this really pretty, like, pixely pattern splashing up the sides. That's kind of a bit of the spider morph. But yeah, we are just going to adopt this one out as a pet only to a really good home. Again, somebody who has that soft spot for spider morphs
Yeah.
could give a good
Needs
home.
a 4x2x2 enclosure, and the adoption fee is $60.
Yeah, oh, we can find you a home. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
see
yeah.
much wobble really
No.
at all. And
I
we're
mean, it might change with age too. But
Or, yeah, stress activity levels. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
There we go. If you want a really friendly spider morph ball python for adoption, Glitch is your guy. All right, here we go. Gonna send him back. Perfect. We're going back to legs next.
ooh,
All right.
leggies.
Here you go.
Alright, this is Hoagie. It is another leopard gecko. Male, 4 years old. Has some missing toes. Likes to bite, apparently.
Oh, good.
So,
Great.
watch fingers.
Awesome.
And a bit skittish. Needs something. Patient owners. I
Ed's
can
having
read.
Ed can read, we
Yep.
promise.
Cursive's a little bit hard.
He has a nice big fat tail too, and we are definitely a boy. I can see family jewels down there from a distance actually. But yeah, we have a nice fat
Show 'em
tail,
off.
an original tail too. We've
Let's
got
see those family jewels.
Oh, look
yeah,
at that.
look at
Yeah,
those
we are
family
definitely
jewels.
a boy. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, show them off. Be proud of them, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so $20 adoption fee. And
Needs a 20-gallon long.
exactly.
Pretty easy.
Ooh, look at this. He looks like a jaguar from above.
Yeah, he's got really cool spots.
Hide your head, hide your face. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. It looks really cool spots and like outlining on his head. That's usually they're like full spots. Oh, and does he have an M? Okay, he's got all sorts of things hidden in his pattern actually. And actually, he just shed. I'm gonna just take care of that. Yeah,
take
I'll hand
him.
it back. Perfect. And we'll do a switcheroo.
Yep.
Awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. We are on number, what number? 40 something? 30 something? Okay,
42.
42. Okay, perfect. So oh, that's right. We have about 50, we're in the 50s for tonight for how many animals we have to share with you. And some extras at the end that will be available once they're out of quarantine. Obviously, since they're still in quarantine, we're going to save those to the end, though.
Another one that's probably going to be highly contested.
Oh, another crested gecko.
Yep.
All right. Oh my goodness,
This
how do we
one
pronounce
is-
his name? Akatoa, I think is his name. He is a male. He is at least 2 years old. He's a nice dark, like, I wouldn't call him a cappuccino, but he, now that we know what the cappuccino morph is, it kind of reminds me of it.
If you like no pattern,
Yeah.
this is the gecko for you.
Right. He needs at least an
Oh.
18 by 18 by 24 inch enclosure set up for a crested gecko.
If anybody wanted to know, he is definitely a boy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
even more obvious than that leopard gecko.
Yeah, he's a boy.
His adoption fee is $40, and his behavioral note is that he was not handled much in his previous home, but he does seem very willing to change that. He's actually surprisingly handleable
Yeah.
for not having been handled growing up. And he has his tail too.
Yeah.
That's really nice as well. He'd be a really nice, again, a good breeder or pet, honestly.
You'd make an awesome pet.
Yeah, he's a really good quality, or good example, I should say, of a crested gecko. All right, we still have, what's kind of exciting, in case you've been tuning in and out, we have 3 adoptions that have happened during the stream, and if any others happen, we're going to announce them to everybody too. But so far, we have found homes for Orange You Glad, the leopard gecko, Nebraska corn musker, the milk snake, and Eve, the rainbow boa, also found a home right now during the stream in the last hour, 20 minutes.
So I know you're not going to believe this, but
What?
we have another ball python.
We have another ball
Another
python.
ball
I don't
python.
believe it. Those
Yeah.
are so uncommon
So
in the
rare.
rescue. This is Little Red Riding Hood. She is about 3, actually she's at least 3 years old is her note, excuse me. And her adoption fee is $30 since she's just a normal morph ball python. She is an adult, or considered an adult size, so she'll need at least a 4 by 2 by 2 foot enclosure. Currently eating frozen thawed small rats. So she'd be an excellent pet for somebody who wants to rescue a ball python in need.
I love the whites going up her side.
Yeah, that's really pretty, kind of
Yeah.
splashing up.
Yeah, almost like a special look to her.
Yeah. Her behavioral notes are that she is a bit shy. She is, she was in a previous home on a big hunger strike. She's been eating every time, based on her records. She has eaten frozen thawed rats every time we've offered. So I don't know, maybe something environmental she didn't like, but she's
She
eating,
likes us.
eating fine for us.
Yep.
She's very nice, very chill, and yeah, she'd make an excellent pet for a family.
She's got a good amount of squish.
Good amount of squish, so
Yeah.
that hunger strike wasn't necessarily a bad thing for her.
No.
All right, so there you go. What was her name again?
Her name is Little Red Riding Hood.
Perfect. So hopefully we can find her a home. We get so many normal ball pythons because that's what PetSmart Petco sells. So
Whoa.
that's another ball python.
Another crazy ball python. Oh, this one does have
we
some.
have a wobble. Look
yeah.
at that. Okay.
Okay.
So this is Starchy. He recently came out of quarantine and available for adoption, so we haven't had him for very long, but again, hoping to find him a good home. He is a VPI xanthic spider, and we are rehoming him as a pet only. His adoption fee is $125, and he needs at least a 40-gallon enclosure, or 36 by 18 by 18. If you can do something bigger, like a 4x2x2, that's even better, but the minimum we'll ask for this guy is the 40-gallon.
Has he been eating for us?
Yeah, oh yeah, every time. Again,
Okay.
every time we've offered, he has been eating a frozen thawed weaned rat for this guy.
He is definitely the most wobble of the spiders tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, I would say so.
But again, a lot of that is from the stress of coming out and being in this whole situation. So
yeah, his behavioral notes are he has a wobble, but it's not too severe. He's sweet and he is a bit head shy. But what ball python isn't?
It's true.
Really. But yeah, again, another spider-morph ball python that hopefully we can find a home for. That's
Yeah.
Starchy.
Starchy the ball python.
Oh, I see a note. Is this potentially an adoption? It is. Oh, we got another adoption. That brings it up to 4 adoptions for the night. Frogathon, the Pac-Man frog, has found a home with Ozzy, or either Scott or Ozzy, depending on the names on here. Thank you so much, Scott, for adopting Frogathon. That is awesome. Sweet. We are up to 4 adoptions for the live stream
Somebody
today.
just asked on chat a little while ago if they missed the bearded dragons. Nope.
Oh, you did not miss the
you
bearded
did
dragons.
not miss the bearded dragons. Here
We
is
had
another one.
Bearded dragons for days.
You got a bunch of crap in your eyes.
Yeah, well, we like to give them some digging opportunities with like a bioactive beardy substrate, so sometimes you'll see some dirt on them.
I'll just
We're
show
gonna-
this eye. It
there
doesn't
you
have
go.
that.
We're actually going to show you some updates to our rescue area in back in a video coming out pretty soon. We're changing some things around to give the beardies even more space, so we're very excited for that. Anyway,
Okay.
This is Yuri, a male bearded dragon. He is a senior bearded dragon. He
Aw.
is 12 years old. That is old he needs a retirement home.
Yes, he does.
I mean, okay, life expectancy for bearded dragons is 10 to 12, and he is 12, which is sad. I mean, life happens, so I don't know the story, but I hope it wasn't something where they had him for 12 years and then decided they were bored on his deathbed.
They had him for 12 years and then went, "You're supposed to be dead by now."
It's terrible. I mean, we've seen it before. We actually have seen that before, so it would not surprise me. His behavioral notes are that he's very calm. He is missing a toe and another is bent, and he's missing a tail tip. So he's not your perfect bearded dragon. He's
No.
not your youngest bearded dragon.
He's
but
an old
this
man
guy
that needs a retirement home.
needs a retirement
Oh, sorry.
home. Yeah, so he needs a 4x2x2 foot enclosure. I was going to say something really mean. He won't need it for long. Because he's 12 years old. He does need a retirement home. I'm trying to pull on the heartstrings so that we
Yeah.
can find him a home.
Yep.
He was a very sweet boy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually has some really nice yellow around his
Yeah, he
eyes,
does.
too.
He doesn't
Aw.
like to sit on shoulders,
Oh, he doesn't?
is what I just learned.
Okay. Aw, poor guy. So, sometimes, I mean, you never know how long you're going to have rescued animals, especially very senior bearded dragons like that. If you adopt one of our very old bearded dragons and they pass away from old age relatively soon, we are happy to work with you to give you another bearded dragon to adopt, because we want to thank you for adopting one of our senior citizens, and I would feel bad asking another adoption fee again for a younger one when they pass away, like if it's a month later. So if something like that were to happen, just reach out to us, because we want to find them homes.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Pluto, another male bearded dragon. He, on the other hand, is only 1 year old.
I was going to say, he's very young.
Yeah, young and spry. Again, he has that baby face. I don't know what it
Can you
is.
look
Is it
towards
the
the camera?
light smoothness of the face? I don't know what it is, but there is a baby face to bearded dragons that are a year or less, I think. Behavioral notes. He is chill. He is not a big fan of mani-pedis, which means he needed one during his intake, and did not appreciate it. He also
He's got a
has
smug look to him.
He has a smug look and firm boundaries. I don't know exactly what that means, but he apparently has firm boundaries.
Yeah.
His adoption fee is $45, just like our other bearded dragons, and he'll need at least a 4x2 by 2 foot enclosure because he's a year old.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna go everywhere.
Yeah, being that young, he's gonna explore a lot. So
It's late. They're tired right now, but give them 12 hours of sleep.
Oh yeah, they're ready to go.
I could run around with 12 hours of sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
It
wouldn't happen very often, but I don't get 12 hours of sleep very often.
Yeah, that's true. So that is, again, Pluto, the bearded dragon. 1 year old. I think he'd be a really good family pet, too.
Adoption fee $45.
Exactly. Perfect. Okay, next up.
Yep.
You want me to
take
hold?
it.
I've got the hiccups. That's great. Okay.
Oh, this one, I
You
should
look.
know that.
Are we older?
5.
5.
So,
Oh, okay.
not super old,
Old-ish, not terribly old.
Check to see, because he should, it says possible male, but
Oh, really?
that size we should be able to tell.
Oh, this is. I think this is a female.
Let's see. Coming around.
Okay. Sorry, don't mind us.
That's totally a female.
Yeah, that's a female. So that means, okay, so we were told this was a male.
So Rusty is a female. I will look down here. Tail is a little skinny to tell. Oh, well, that's for the. No, it's totally a female. Needs a 4x2x2 or a 75-gallon tank. Weird pupil in left eye.
Oh,
Emily
this is
did
another
that.
world traveler.
Oh, yeah.
This is Rusty. Rusty. I
Yeah.
thought this was another one named Rusty. No, this is our Rusty. So this guy, or girl, this girl also traveled with us to all the shows, and we only had like 3 animals we came home with, but she was one of them, and she is blind in her left eye. It's just determined to be a birth defect. It's nothing to be concerned about. I'm trying to hold her up so you can hopefully see.
Was this the one that you wouldn't take out because it was kind of a dink? When we
No,
were
that was
traveling?
Lloyd. That was Lloyd.
Okay.
Rusty is very well behaved. She's
That's
a
right.
good dashboard beardie. She
Yeah.
traveled many miles in our van, on our van's dashboard, but nobody adopted her at the shows. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can
So
find
Rusty
her
got
home.
lots of miles sitting on the dash because the other one that we brought home did not like sitting on the dash.
Yeah, that's right. Since she likes the dashboard, she became our dashboard beardie on the way home. All right, so yeah, this is Rusty. She's actually written, not that I know who it is. She's a good eater. She loves superworms. We bonded all around the country.
Yeah.
She went to the Eclipse with us in Indianapolis.
She took the 1,200-mile trip home.
Yeah, she did.
From
Yep.
California.
So she has gone from Minnesota to Indiana to Texas through various states to get up to California and then all the way back over.
Yep.
So she's a country traveler. So yeah, somebody please adopt Rusty. All right, here we go. Yeah, she's beautiful too, even with that weird eye defect. Okay, we need gloves for our next friend. Okay, I will put on gloves to hold her.
Oh, yeah, she's biting Bethany.
Trying to bite right now. Fantastic.
Well, coming up, we have a leopard gecko named Ladybug, who apparently likes to try and eat people.
Hi, Ladybug. Oh, she's so pretty.
She's an old lady, too. She's 8 years old.
Oh, that's not
Not super
terribly
old,
old.
but
I mean, they
old
live
for
to
what
about
we get.
20. Oh, wow. She is pure white, too. She is gorgeous. Look at that original tail, nice and fat. She's very healthy. Just sassy.
She is chunky, skittish,
Okay.
taste for fingers. Oh,
Oh, she
okay.
has a taste for fingers. It's having difficulties reading cards. It's okay. It's okay.
In all fairness, that's not an F.
Yeah, that's all right. That's okay.
Yeah.
Man, she is so pretty, though. She's just gorgeous. Man, okay, yeah, hopefully she'd make a good breeder if somebody wanted to produce gorgeous leopard geckos. Or she could be a pet with some I guess, patience and some time. But yeah, she is stunning for sure.
She needs a 20-gallon breeder, and her adoption fee is $20.
Oh, so that's
So-
like completely white.
Yeah,
we don't
it's crazy.
get leopard geckos that pretty that often actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. That is.
And next up, we have another leopard gecko.
Oh, perfect. Okay, here you go.
Going through spurts.
Yeah. Yep.
This is Rico Suave,
Oh, it's this one. We've had this one a long time.
leopard gecko, who's a male, who's 4 years old.
He has metabolic bone disease, guys.
He has a whole bunch of stuff. Severe MBD in front legs and jaw.
Yep, you can see the underbite a little bit there. So we have MBD in the jaw from the underbite. You can see how he holds his front legs like that. We've had him for months and months and
He
months.
came in with stuck shut on toes and dehydrated, which I think, from
That's
what
all.
I'm seeing, that's all been taken care of.
Yep, that's all taken care of. He has a nice pudgy tail now. It was skinny when we first got him.
Not a lot to him, as far as like just a lot. Since he came in with a lot of issues, we just have a lot of issues written down. But
Yep.
since been taken care of.
Yep, all the issues have been resolved except for metabolic bone disease, which you can't fix.
Can't.
But yeah, he's a really pretty leopard gecko. It's too bad that he has such severe MBD.
$20 and needs a 20-gallon aquarium.
So what I would recommend for this guy is not many climbing structures, because he does need lower to the ground opportunities to explore in case he were to slip and fall because of his severe metabolic bone disease. So he still is very active though, so I'd still stick with the 20-gallon long for him, and he will use every inch of it. But yeah, this guy we've had, I think, since January or something. I could be wrong, but I think we've had him since January, so he has been with us for a while, and we're really hoping to find him a home. And we're all distracted because
Dewey is deciding she needs to take her nightly swim, apparently.
Yeah, she wants attention.
Yeah. She's trying to figure out why we're in here.
Yeah, probably so late.
She was like sleeping in the corner, and then she saw we were in here making noise, so she started, oh yeah, she is right here.
There's Dewey, our Doomerals monitor. Look at her go! She lives in her party room. I think you all saw her on a video when we put together her enclosure.
Sounds about right.
I don't know how this is supposed to be zoomed in.
Here,
It's
I'll,
probably crooked now.
I'll
let Ed take care of that. Okay,
You
next
grab the
up.
card and I'll...
Oh yeah, okay. So next up, we are going to have Ricket, the leopard gecko. She is 12 years old, so she is considered a senior, but still has plenty of life left in her, because interestingly enough, leopard geckos live longer than bearded dragons. But she is available now. She has an adoption fee of just $20 because she's a leopard gecko. Needs at least a 20-gallon long enclosure. And she's I guess her only health issue is she's missing some toes. Not really something to be concerned about. But she is a very sweet old lady. So she would be a great leopard gecko for somebody who's looking for a good pet quality gecko. I probably wouldn't breed her at 12 years old, but she'd be a really good pet for somebody.
She looks good for 12.
She does. Yeah,
Like,
she still
she's
looks
chunky.
pretty young.
She just looks like a good old adult.
Yeah, she really does.
And she is definitely a girl.
Definitely a girl. Perfect.
Yep. Perfect.
So there you go. That is Ricket. You can you can apply to adopt her. Right now, we have Haley behind a computer ready to answer your emails and respond to adoption applications so that we can hopefully approve them during the stream. He is huge.
Yeah, this is a big old boy.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this chunk.
How do I pronounce his name? Boban Marjanovic? How would you say
Perfect.
that? Perfect.
That's how I would say it.
Boban Marjanovic. Good luck spelling that. Call him Boban. B-O-B-A-N. He is about 3 years old, and he's
massive.
Huge. This is an example of a leopard gecko we get in that we actually are going to require that he goes into a 40-gallon enclosure, not the standard 20 long like a traditional size leopard gecko would need.
I mean, he's
big.
about 6 ounces away from putting a saddle on and riding, so...
Pretty much. Yeah, he's big. His notes actually say on his card, big and beefy. Looks like he could beat you up. So honestly, I'd be intimidated if I walk across his path in a dark alley. He'd probably, he's a big beefy guy.
He'd just take you out.
Yeah. He's also apparently very vocal.
Oh.
So he must not have appreciated his health inspection.
He seems to be over it.
He plays center for the Houston Rockets.
Whoop.
So there you go. He's also very athletic. I mean, he's big and beefy and muscular, so why not?
Throw some shoulder pads on him and give him a football.
Yeah. So yeah, even though he needs a 40-gallon enclosure, the adoption fee for him being a leopard gecko is still just $20. We just want to find him a good home. But he is huge.
He is big,
oh
chunky
my
boy.
gosh,
He'd make
he's
an amazing pet.
Yeah, he'd be an awesome pet if somebody wants like an impressively large leopard gecko. Like, there you go. Boban, I think. Yes, thank you. Oh, and on the other side we have a tiny friend. Oh, this is Phylon. P-H-Y-T-H-O-N. Phylon the ball python. He is a leopard morph, so this is just a younger leopard morph ball python. We get all sorts of morphs in the rescue. He is a male, according to the previous owner. We can probe him though to know for sure. He's about a year old, and since he is so small, he only needs a 20-gallon enclosure to be approved for adoption right now, but he will grow, so definitely be expected to get him into a 40-gallon and then eventually a 4x2x2 as an adult. But for now, just a 20-gallon long is fine for adoption approval. His adoption fee, since he is a higher-end morph, is $60 as opposed to $30, like if he were just normal. And he is currently eating frozen thawed rat fuzzies. So he is on frozen thawed and rats, which is so nice with ball pythons.
It's one of those that you feel like it would be like a good handful.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's good palm size, yes. He's beautiful too.
Yeah, he is.
He has such a clean pattern. Oh, he's so cute.
He's in shed right now.
He is, of course, in shed, so he's a little lighter than normal.
He was preparing for this. He just started preparing a little too late.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. You haven't shed yet. Now you're on the channel, but hopefully someone can adopt you. Oh, and watch you grow. You're so cute. His little face is in the middle.
Off.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, if you want a younger ball python or you don't have room for a 4x2x2 right now, this might be a good option for you. Phylon, the ball python. There you go. All right, we're gonna switch back to legs. We have, oh my goodness, you're a chunk too. Okay, back to bearded dragons.
Look at that squat face.
Everybody meet Spanky. Spanky is a male. He is about 4 years old. He needs a 4x2x2 foot enclosure because of his size. He does have kinks in his tail, is the only flag that popped up during his health inspection. Just a side note, he has a huge head.
Yeah, he does.
Very wide face, which is kind of funny. But he's very friendly. His behavioral note is that he's a very friendly bearded dragon. So he actually, whoa! Except for right now.
Until you pet his beard and then he gets all...
He is a friendly dragon too. Is he freaking out from the mic? Not
I got him
really.
closer to the mic. I think he just doesn't like his beard being pet.
Maybe that's it, or we woke him up. He does look kind of offended right now.
I hope his name came from Tommy Boy.
I
I really hope that's what the reference is.
I saw you cracking up when I shared his name was Spanky. A couple kinks in the tail that could either be a birth defect or it could be metabolic bone disease. Again, it takes different forms in different animals. Usually you see it in their front ankles though. If it is serious MBD, a couple kinks in the tail you don't really have to worry about. Yeah, he's got his mouth open. He is gorgeous.
He does. Oh, he's a great looking beardie.
He is, yeah.
He's got some squish.
He does have some squish.
Yeah, belly.
Yeah, he's a good eater. Awesome. Well, there we go. Okay, so we have more animals on the way. We are transitioning right now in between a couple, so Spanky gets to hang out with us. Thank you. Perfect. Awesome. Are there any questions?
What's
super
your favorite
chats?
little rascal? Look at those chompers.
Yeah, he's, oh my goodness.
No touchy beard.
Hi. Yes, you're very pretty. He's got his beard out and everything.
Yes, he does.
So I learned kind of a fun fact today. We shared it in a video too that we just filmed because we have snakes hatching right now, guys.
Yeah,
it's really exciting.
3 clutches hatching right now.
Yeah, we have eastern milk snakes hatching and hognoses.
We got hognoses we've never bred before.
Do you want to show them a picture? Okay, if we adopt, what should we do? I was thinking, if we adopt 2 more animals during the stream, I will show pictures of 2 snakes that are hatching.
You know what we should do?
2 species of snakes.
If people won't chat for 10 seconds, we'll show the picture of the picture.
Oh, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, that's a good challenge. I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Okay. Oh my gosh, they stopped chatting.
No,
there's one. Okay, we're gonna watch the chat now. We're gonna take a quick intermission to see if we can get you to not say anything in the chat for a full 10 seconds. And if you can do it, however many are watching, I don't know. If you can do it,
3,000 people.
3,000 of you, for 10 seconds, we will show you a sneak peek picture of a morph of hognose that's hatching right now that we've never produced before. Until right now, there's still, it has definitely slowed down. The chat is still going though. I think the max is 2 seconds that you've gotten to so far. I love all the comments though. Stop typing, stop commenting. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to show you a picture. So the other way to get a picture of this amazing morph that's hatching right now is if we get 2 more adoptions. And it looks like we have 1 right now. Oh my gosh, who got adopted?
Now we only need 1 adoption.
You all 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7. Oh, there's a comment. Okay. Well, you got to 7 seconds, guys. Good job.
Nyx, the ball python.
Yes, Katie. She's a Patreon backer. Oh my gosh, Katie, thank you so much for adopting Nyx. Wow, yeah, she's on Patreon too. That's so cool. Thank you very much. Nyx finally got adopted. Romy will be so happy. From the school, he's been watching Nyx.
Oh, that's right, yep.
Or they've been watching Nyx and waiting for Nyx to get adopted. Okay, that's really exciting because we've had Nyx forever. Thank you, Katie, for adopting Nyx. And that means you just have 1 more, or we have 1 more adoption.
1 more adoption. It'll happen, guys. Don't worry about it.
Maybe.
Totally. You'll get to see it.
All right.
I'll probably give it to you regardless.
Okay, here's Spanky Bearded Dragons going back. Next up, we have Dom, the leopard gecko.
Yeah. Ooh. We have an angsty leopard gecko, apparently.
Yes. We'll see if Emily gets bit.
I like this one. He's really pretty.
Yeah, he is.
This is a male who is about 1 to 2 years old. He is available. That's what that says. Okay. He's angsty, doesn't love handling, and is fast.
fast.
but can be worked with.
Ed can read, we promise.
Okay, a lot of these Fs don't look like Fs. They look like Ps.
Oh, that's Connor's handwriting.
Yeah, Connor needs to learn how to draw an F.
Okay, well, here you go. Here's Dom, the leopard gecko. He's very pretty. I'm on the wrong side of the camera.
Will say,
I can't tell if
Connor
he's in
has
focus.
amazing looking handwriting. I just can't read his Fs.
He has an original tail. He's actually really good weight, too. He's not overweight at all. He's a very healthy guy. I'm looking at all his toes. He's got all his toes, all his nails. He is a very good example of a healthy leopard gecko. Look at him.
He is $20, and he needs to be in a 20-gallon one.
Okay, there we go. 20 long.
Just a basic leopard gecko.
Yeah, your bog standard leopard gecko.
Yep.
Here you go, named Dumb. Hopefully I think it's because he's so basic that we've had him forever.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, he's like, he doesn't stand out in any way, but I love you. Yeah, we'll find you a good home. Okay, Dom.
Well, how's the battery on the camera doing, by the way?
Battery is at, looks like 50%.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think we're good. Awesome.
If the battery does die, I just have to change it, and it should come back, but we'll see. There's a lot of new things on this stream.
Yeah, I hope you guys don't mind all the overlays. We thought they'd be kind of fun. Thank you, Brooke, for helping us out with those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next up.
Next up, we have T, the leopard gecko. It's a male, about 1 to 2 years old. It's a sturdy guy and previously housed with another male, frowning face.
Oh, fun.
So does he have all his toes?
I wouldn't
Looks
be...
like his tail tip is missing.
He is missing his tail tip. He has all his toes, but yeah, we do have a regenerated tail tip. Really not too bad. I'm surprised there isn't actually more missing from him if he was housed with another male. So maybe it wasn't for very long. But yeah, this guy is actually really pretty too. He's another bog standard leopard gecko. You can really see why they're called leopard geckos. They live in Pakistan, by the way. Anyway.
Again, 20 for 20.
Yeah.
$20, 20-gallon aquarium.
Yeah, okay. We'll find him a good home.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. T. Okay, T as in like coffee and tea.
Yeah.
Is his name.
T-E-A.
I wasn't sure if it was like a Gulf T or the letter T. I was going to ask to clarify.
Mr. T.
Mr. T, yeah. Should we do another leopard gecko?
I'm
Because we have
surprised.
so many leopard geckos right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of leopard geckos.
Oh my goodness,
A lot
T.
of bearded dragons.
Okay, come here. Come
A lot
here.
of ball pythons.
All right, T. What were you going to say, Ed? You're surprised?
I'm surprised we haven't had one named adoption animal named Mr. T yet, or have we?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
We could do that,
I'm
though.
taking this one.
Yeah, we'll trade. This is double quarter pounder.
Wow, he's got a regenerated tail.
He does. Oh, that's kind of cool that you can. Oh yeah, he's another one that'll need a 40-gallon because he's so big and chunky.
Yeah, he is. Look
He's
at that
about
regen.
3 years old. His adoption fee is $20. Again, every leopard gecko adoption fee is $20. He will need at least a 40-gallon enclosure. And because he's so big, that's actually his behavioral note is, he is very big. He needs a bigger enclosure because he loves to explore. He is a squiggly king with a regenerated tail. Fun fact, when they regenerate their tail, they don't regrow the vertebrae in their tail anymore. It's just a bunch of fat. But if you, how much of his tail is regenerated?
It starts right here.
Oh yeah.
And then
So-
all of this is regen.
Yeah, so when they regenerate a tail, it's very smooth in comparison to the original tail. And original tails have a bunch of lines that go all the way down their tail, and those are called fracture planes. And they can choose at which point they break their tail off. So if a predator is just nipping the tip of their tail, they just break that off. More often than not, though, a predator is going off after the entire gecko, so the whole tail comes off. But
Yep.
yeah, he has
He's a
a
good boy.
nice
I don't know
regenerated tail.
what they're talking about. He's not squirmy at all. He's the best leopard gecko we've had tonight.
Yeah, he's really handleable. He'd be another really good pet quality leopard gecko.
Especially with the beef.
Yeah, the beef. Double quarter pounder is his name. Again, he's about 3 years old. He's a male, and he needs a new home. He's ready now.
He needs a home, guys. $20.
Yep.
Love me.
He'd be, man, he's really handleable. He'd be a really good starter lizard for somebody, too. As you can see, some of the animals we have tonight are a little more on the advanced side, and some are very, very handleable.
A lot are on the other side of the realm.
Yeah, this is Ariadue. Ariadue, I think. Ariadue. She is a female leopard gecko, and she is just over a year old according to her previous owners. She is, actually no, that says at least a year old. Okay, I'm sorry, I misread the note here.
Oh, see, it's not so easy reading off the card, is it?
Yeah, right, okay, sorry.
If from what we were talking about before, this is what a non-regenerated tail looks like. All those fracture planes, so.
She was very well fed in her previous home, and she has large calcium deposits located underneath her front, and those are normally located underneath their front legs or behind their front legs, kind of in armpit area. She at least came in with large calcium deposits.
Yeah, they look a lot better now.
Okay, nice. She's very sweet. She loves silkworms is her behavioral note. So if you want a leopard gecko that's actually a very good eater and eats something other than just mealworms or just crickets. She's good at eating silkworms, so she'd probably try other things too. You could probably try all sorts of insects. Or is she going to lick the camera?
I was going to try it. No, she's not going to do that.
Nope, doesn't want to lick
Nope.
it. She's actually really pretty too.
Yeah, she is.
Very few
Again,
spots.
Not a whole lot. There's like one spot on her tail. She's got a beauty mark, maybe. Yeah, she's got a little beauty mark right there.
Does she have all her toes?
Yes.
Yeah,
she looks great.
She does look really good. Like a little chunky of a tail, but really not too bad. We've seen fat leopard geckos, and I wouldn't say is very, very fat.
No.
Dewey, stop! I know you're not on camera. You can't just scratch at the glass the whole time. I'm sorry, we're not holding you. Maybe at the end. Well, now we're gonna hold quarantine animals. I can't hold you tonight. I'm sorry. Biosecurity. Can't do it. We can look at you though. All right, next up. Oh, we do have 2 of these in our rescue.
Wow.
Have fun with him.
He's got a grip on him.
This is Itasca, a veiled chameleon. He is a little bit older. We don't know his exact age though. Unfortunately, veiled chameleons and chameleons in general just don't live very long. Looking at his body condition, I can't even place a good, educated guess, but he's an adult size. He is a very sweet boy. He is a little on the thinner side, but he has now recently been approved for adoption because he's gained enough weight in our care that he can be comfortably adopted out into a new home. And his adoption fee is $40.
Well, people are going to learn what we have.
Do we get another adoption?
We got another adoption.
Okay, I'm going to save this adoption until we're done with him. He will need at least a 2x2 by 4 foot enclosure. So just take a 4x2x2 and tip it on its side, and that's the dimensions you'll need for a veiled chameleon. They need a much more vertically oriented tank. All right, so that is Itasca. Again, his adoption fee is $40. Needs a 2x2 by 4, which you always do width, depth, and height when you share dimensions, by the way. And if you'd like to apply to adopt him, you can scan the QR code or click on the link in the description below. Lady, the crested gecko got adopted. We thought she was going to get a home pretty quickly. Man, she's such a pretty crested gecko too. And thank you to Molly for adopting Lady, the crested gecko. Okay, well, a deal's a deal. We are at 6 adoptions during this stream. That means I owe you pictures of what is hatching right now. All right, here's a picture. They're hatching as we speak, actually. We're in the middle of filming this video. This is, focus. We hatched a toffee hognose snake, guys, so you can kind of see the color of a normal down here. And then we hatched toffies. There's actually, I think, 5 out of the egg now. So that's so exciting. There you go. That's the morph that we have now produced for the first time is the toffee belly conda, or toffee belly hognose snake, not condas.
This is the last one we have.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's the last available one.
Oh, okay, so then we'll go to the one still in quarantine?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. This is Coffee, the leopard gecko. He is 1 to 2 years old, and he will need a 20-gallon long, because he's not terribly large. You could give him a 40-gallon if you wanted. He would love the space, but his adoption fee is $20, and this is the boy that was housed with the other male the other male leopard gecko that we had. He is also kind of vocal. He's a very sturdy guy. Is he missing any toes or his tail tip like his old roomie was?
Nope, he looks great.
Oh, he was the dominant one then.
Yeah, he was like, I'll kick your butt. I don't care.
He's a lot bigger too, so I bet he got all the food.
Yeah.
That's the downside to housing leopard geckos together, especially males together. But yeah, he's very healthy. He's a very healthy leopard gecko, and he needs a home too. Yeah. So yeah, Coffee.
He's
that's why the other one's name is Tea. Tea and Coffee. Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, we have fun with our naming sometimes.
He's like a sturdy boy, too.
That's what it says, sturdy,
nice.
Sturdy boy on his card. Yeah, so very good. That is his behavioral remark. Nice big tail, too.
We have 2 adoptions.
2 more adoptions? Oh my gosh, Bronwyn the Amazon tree boa got adopted. That is so cool, that spicy, long, skinny boy. Oh, that's awesome. By Bex and David. Oh my gosh, thank you for adopting Bronwyn the Amazon tree boa. Yes, he'll be someone else's problem. I mean, thank you for adopting him. He's a wonderful snake. I love him. Also, Limo, the leopard gecko, just got adopted by Angela. Thank you so much for adopting Limo. He was a great leopard gecko too. That is so exciting that some of our leopard geckos are finding homes. Yes, okay, so that means we are at 8 adoptions for the evening.
Yep.
And we just finished sharing all of the animals that we have currently available for adoption. So you can continue emailing, continue sending in applications for animals that are ready for their new homes. We have Haley still on standby behind a computer.
Yep.
I would assume ferociously trying to answer all the emails that are coming through. And you can continue sending applications too. We're going to continue on with that. Now we are going to move on to some animals that are still in quarantine.
They don't know where any of those are.
Oh, they would be the ones that don't have any feeding history on them, or we haven't reached their adoption date. But that's a good point. We took off all the tags, so we don't really necessarily have to go through and see which ones have an available date that's later than today. And ones that have no feeding history, I would go by date if I were you. That'd be easiest to find them. Because I know we have a banana lesser.
In the meantime, I'll take Dewey
Dewey.
out.
Okay. You
Yeah.
must have just washed your hands. That's perfect.
Good.
Oh, it's Dewey. So I just held a rescue, so I shouldn't hold her at all. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Dewey is our not so bright but very cute Dumerals monitor. You should get her up close to the camera.
Right.
She's so cute. She's got these beady little eyes and one brain cell. And I love her so much. She lives in our classroom now, so parties get to see her and all of her shenanigans in swimming and climbing and all of that.
Yep.
Pardon?
She really wanted to know what was going on, apparently.
Yeah, she wouldn't stop trying to get out, seeing all this commotion. But yeah, she was actually surrendered to Adoption Island too, and we adopted her ourselves because we all fell in love with her.
Yeah.
And she is amazing. Do we have another adoption? Oh, we have a note. Okay, I'll let Ed. Oh, we've got a note. Like same.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, just no problem. Sorry, adoption question. Yeah, we can make that happen. Absolutely. So yeah, while my mom and my sister Bethany find some animals that are still in quarantine, they're gonna have to go through and check dates and see who to bring out. I know we have a banana lesser ball python that we can bring out. That is, oh wait, no, that was available as of today. That was
we
one
haven't
that
seen that one,
wasn't taken. I wonder where that one is. Maybe it wasn't marked. It was the one that somebody, her ex surrendered it, and then
Yeah, that's
she
right.
never got it. So
The
my
one
guess
with the
is,
beauty.
since it was just today, it was put up for adoption. I bet we didn't update the card, so our intern didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully we can find it. That might be him. Oh, I think that's him. Nope, it's not. Never mind. But it's still a beautiful snake. Okay, cool. We'll do this one. All right, this one. Do we have? Okay, so this one is not available for adoption yet because we are a bit underweight, and we are also still in quarantine anyway. This is another spider morph, very shy. Look at
This
this.
is Henry, the Killer Blast ball python.
Yeah, we had a bunch of spider morphs surrendered yesterday or the day before.
This one came in. What's the date today?
16th.
Oh, available on that date. So yeah, that would have been yesterday. Came in yesterday, and best ball you'll ever see.
What? Oh, because we're
says.
curled up into a ball,
I
is my
guess.
guess. Yeah. So these snakes, including this friend here, are snakes that have had their initial health inspections. They don't have something that's like seriously concerning where we have to quarantine and like medically treat them. These are animals that still have to either take their first meal or they are still within that quarantine period of ours, which is why we're doing them last. So they're not available yet, or they have minor issues, like he is a little bit underweight still. But we still want to introduce them to you in case you're interested in any of them when they become available for adoption. We don't have many of these, so we're about ready to probably wrap up in the next 10 minutes or so.
He's a little underweight. He's not bad.
Not too bad.
I mean, I would
yeah.
say if he eats for us, he's pretty much ready for adoption.
Yeah,
so.
it'd be nice to get maybe 1, maybe 2 meals in
Yeah.
him just to know he's going to
Looks like
consistently eat.
that spider's in him. How he's
Ooh, yep,
he's
and
a
we're
little,
sassy.
Sassy.
Yeah, he's scared. He just recently came in, so he's
Yeah.
still settling in. So that's why we haven't even offered a meal yet. But yeah, this guy is a spider morph, so he has actually quite a bit of a wobble, unfortunately.
Why did the camera, like-
Sorry, I was looking at him, not at the camera. But yeah, he's really pretty, so we're hoping to find him a really good home once he's ready.
He'll be available, assuming he eats, on the 22nd, and he will be $125.
Yeah. So if you want, you can apply for these next few animals if you're interested in them. Just know that there's going to be a little bit of a wait because they're not technically available yet.
Yep. And some of them might be longer than a week, depending on how they eat or
That is true.
what's going on.
Yep.
We also have no guarantee that, there's not something worse wrong with them at this point, because Doug hasn't seen them yet.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
But
So these are kind of up in the air still, but we
Yes.
still want to introduce them to you. You are so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, here you go. Oh, another angry one.
Another angry ball python.
Yep, another angry spider.
This one came in yesterday, too.
Yep, this one came in with our bunch of spiders that were surrendered recently.
Spider leopard.
Oh, you're so bashful.
Possible super enchi.
Oh, okay, super inchy or spider leopard. Interesting.
It's a male, according to the previous owner.
Okay.
And has a minor skin blemish, should resolve after a shed. So
I'm guessing the spider variation because of the tightness of the neck here and the like curving in on himself. I see that a lot in spiders.
Yeah.
So
this one's name is Brad, by the way.
this is Brad?
Yep, Brad.
Oh, okay. So yeah, very shy, very scared because recently surrendered to us. Not available yet, but still want to introduce him to you because
$100 adoption
eventually,
fee.
yeah,
Needs a 4x2x2.
yeah. Once he's ready, yeah, $100, $49 for shipping. We'll find him a home once he's
yeah.
ready. All right, friend. I'll pass you back so you're not out too long.
And let's see here. We have another ball python coming up here. I think it's from the same batch that we got yesterday, where it's just a lot of ball pythons. I think we got 11 ball pythons yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
This is another. This is from that same group.
This one is named Win. He
pretty.
is a banana cinnamon spider.
Yes.
So
pretty. Very wobbly though, unfortunately. So I'm
again,
gonna support his
male
whole body.
from the previous owner. Minor stains on belly, likely due to substrate. So, just sitting on the cocoa blocks or whatever, and gets a little bit of stainage. But
It's such a shame that this one has a really bad wobble because it's such a pretty snake.
Yeah.
So it's really too bad. Like the yellows are vibrant. They are very pretty in person, even brighter than you can tell on camera. But yeah, I know. Very bad wobble. We're very scared. There's
$100 adoption fee for this one.
been through a lot over the last day and a half, so we're gonna put you back so you're not out too long and getting stressed. But again, that one will be available for adoption once it passes quarantine, eating all the health inspection stuff.
Yep. So keep an eye on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
That's when it'll go up there. Once it's on the Facebook album, that's when it's ready to go.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to mention.
Yeah.
If you want to see, ever want to see a live view of what we have available for adoption at any given time, just go to our Facebook page, Snake Discovery, A Reptile Experience on Facebook. Go to our photo album called Animals Available for Adoption. Every day we update it. At the end of the day, we remove photos of animals that have been adopted, and about once a week, we add another group of pictures of animals that are now out of quarantine and ready for their new homes.
Yep. It's gonna be it's gonna be the next social media thing that comes up on the screen here.
Oh yeah, there we go, for the next stream.
That one. There you go.
Oh, it's rotating through.
Yeah.
Well, there's probably a delay, so I bet that didn't work.
Well, but it should now that I'm saying it.
Okay, yeah, sure. All right, next up, we have another from the spider group that was surrendered yesterday. So these snakes, I don't know anything about them, honestly. I have not.
This one's name is Mike. It is a banana G-stripe. Male again, according to previous owner. Nervous, slightly skinny, minor scale blemishes, should be resolved after shed.
Oh, just banana G-stripe? No
Just
spider or
banana
anything?
G-stripe, yep.
Oh, okay. You're not. Yeah, I don't see any wobble, actually, so, all right.
This one will need a 4x2x2, $200 adoption fee, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all this dirt, or all these brown flecks, by the way, it's just substrate. We keep them on like a semi-tropical mix, so not mites, don't worry. Freaks me out all the time, but yeah, it's just dirt. But yeah, this is actually a really, really pretty ball python. Look at you.
This one will get adopted right away.
Yeah, I bet you will.
If we throw it on the floor tomorrow, it'll be gone, so.
Yeah, well, gotta wait for quarantine, I guess, for you
Exactly.
and a meal. Yeah,
Yep.
that's really pretty, though. Okay, so eventually that will be available for adoption. Mike, I should say, will be available, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? We talked about the album. So yeah, we take photos off if you want, you can do this animal.
Oh,
I'll do
sure.
the tag. We remove animals that have been adopted. Once a week, we add more animals that are ready for homes. Go by the Facebook page, not our website. We have an adoption tab on our website, snakediscovery.com, but it doesn't seem to refresh and link with the Facebook page as often as it should. So for the most reliable, up-to-date album, go to the Facebook page directly. It takes a while for the website to catch up. Anyway, next up we have a new species. We haven't had one of these yet because the one we had got adopted. This is Caleb, the boa constrictor. He will be available on, since he is healthy and he passes inspection, on June 23rd, assuming he eats. That's the last thing he has to do.
Is he not eating?
No, because he's still in quarantine.
Oh,
He's
okay.
available on 6/23,
Ah.
and it's 6/16 right now, so we haven't had him
He's
long
gorgeous.
enough to offer a meal. He is really pretty. He's very curious, as far as we can tell so far. His adoption fee will be $40, and we can. That's about the max size of a snake we can ship. Is
Yeah.
medium-sized boas and adult ball pythons.
I mean, he'll he'll eat for us, no problem. His body
yeah.
condition screams great eater.
Yeah, I bet no problem on Tuesday. We feed all the rescues on Tuesdays. I bet he'll eat on Tuesday just fine. Yep. So then, assuming he does and he passes his health inspection and the quarantine, then he will be available for adoption.
Yep.
Awesome. I know there's one more ball python that we didn't show because of it just became available today, and I think it's in one of the bins in back. But it's the banana lesser. He is available for adoption. You go find him. Okay. We have one more snake.
We'll call it after that one.
Okay, we have one more snake to show you, and it is one more that is available right now. It's been bothering me because I know it's in my head. I know what he looks like. I can't remember which bin he's in, though. We have a bunch of big bins for our ball pythons in back. But he's back there, and again, he was surrendered by a woman's, now I assume, ex-boyfriend, without her knowing, and she identified him with some photos and proved, yes, it was her animal. But unfortunately, she never came to pick him up. So we were holding him for her, along with a three-legged bearded dragon you saw earlier, holding them for her to pick up for a while. Never heard anything, emailed her a few times, and we're calling it an abandonment case at this point. So he is now, as of today, actually available for adoption, and that's who Ed is gonna go find. Again, it's a banana lesser, really pretty male ball python. But yeah, I want to thank you all, since this will be my last or our last animal to share with you. It's been a great time. This has been our third ever Adoptathon on Snake Discovery, and we were able to find 8 homes during the stream itself. However, that doesn't mean we are done with adoptions. We have a lot more emails that have been coming through, and Haley has been working feverishly to try to catch up or try to answer as many as they can. And we are going to continue answering the emails and the adoption applications throughout this coming week. And we are going to try to find as many homes as possible. This is just the tip of the iceberg of hopefully the amount of adoptions that we get as a result of this. New species, look at that! Okay, never mind, we have 2 animals left to show you. Oh my gosh, you are so cute. Okay, this one's still in quarantine. This is Rugrat. We've got a blue-tongued skink that's gonna be available, guys. This one, he or she, blue-tongued skinks you can't really sex visibly. This is an Indonesian blue-tongued skink. His or her name is, again, Rugrat. Don't know the age. This is a species that is almost always, actually, I don't know if they've ever been bred in captivity. They are always, safe to say, always wild caught. So this was a wild caught animal. It's an adult. Apparently it likes blueberries. We don't know a ton yet about favorite foods and all that, so this must be from the prior owner. Again, still in quarantine. He's a bit huffy, but isn't aggressive. Actually, is surprisingly handleable for an Indonesian wild caught animal. Yeah. We'll need a 4x2 by 2 foot enclosure. Adoption fee isn't on here quite yet, but if you are interested in him or her, he'll be available on June 22nd. So you can email us and get pre-approved for adoption for when quarantine wraps up. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we haven't done a blue-tongued skink yet.
No, yeah.
There he is!
It was a banana pewter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. She does have... He... unknown sex.
Oh, I was gonna say if it's a she, then we might. Oh, that's why too. Okay, yeah. Why don't you show those? Never mind. So she's not available yet.
She's not quite, but she will be available in the future.
That's why we couldn't find her. I'm sorry. That was my mistake, guys. I thought she was available. I forgot.
Yeah.
She is not approved yet.
But here it is, because we don't know yet. But did come in with some burns, but they are old burns. So they're already scabbed up and everything, so she'll just shed those off and then she'll look back to normal.
Chances are it's a banana. So I bet 90% chance it's a boy.
So him.
Small chance it could be a female. Yeah. Who knows? His name is Snack Pack. He will be $100 for his adoption fee. But again, he has to get over, quarantine is done, but he hasn't passed his health inspection, which is the point of quarantine. So we have to get those burns taken care of.
Yeah, and one shed, honestly, these burns are already crusty.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those are old.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's like a shed,
he's about a
he already shed once with these burns at least, so.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, little crusty burns, but look how cute his face is.
He also has to eat for us. I don't think he wants to eat yet because of the burn treatment. He's holding his head like a spider. It's weird.
I think he's just tucking
Maybe he's just curling it in, yeah. We are trying currently to feed him frozen thawed weaned rats because it'd be really nice if he was on those for his new owners, but he's refused 3 meals in a row, but he's also getting stressed because of the treatments he's going through. So we're going to keep working with him, and we will get him ready for adoption, both health-wise and eating-wise, eventually.
He's definitely not, underweight right now. No. He's got a little bit of a point, but not terrible.
No, he's actually a good weight right now.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. Yeah, I'm so used to seeing fat ball pythons. He is a good weight. But yeah, he will eventually be ready for adoption. He just needs a little bit of time. So if you wanted, you could get pre-approved for adoption, and when he's ready, we can send him to his new home. Awesome.
How much was he?
$100.
$100.
Yep. So again, shipping is an additional $49 through Redline shipping. Usually it's $60 to $65 depending on the box, but because of the promotion we're doing with Redline, we're able to do $49 shipping for the Adoptathon.
Just make sure you check out Redline.
Definitely go support them. That's
They're
awesome business. Cool. I think that's it.
I think we are
That
done.
is it.
I don't know what else to say at this point.
Yeah, me neither. We had been so focused on animals, I didn't even take a look at like chats or like questions, so hopefully you guys were able to help each other answer questions. We just really wanted to focus on finding homes for these animals today.
That's what these events are. Like, we will do live stream with opening and stuff. That is more where we kind of chat with you guys a little bit more. But this is more about the animals, trying to let everybody who's interested know what animals are available. Looks like we actually have one more adoption.
It's a green tag. Are we going to get an even 10 adoptions for the Cotton Candy? The leopard gecko got adopted by Jordan. Oh, yay. Congratulations to Cotton Candy.
Yep.
That was a really pretty yellow leopard gecko. That was a really nice one. Cool. Thank you. That's an even 10 animals that have been adopted.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, because one came in 2? We only have 9 here.
Oh, never mind. I miscounted. Yeah, that's definitely 9 squares and not 10. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
We have 9 adoptions.
So I can't read.
Adoptions.
You can't,
I can't
count numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go home and sleep.
But yeah, we just like to tell everybody what we have, especially when we're at capacity, because we don't ever want to turn somebody away if we can help it.
Yeah.
And you guys adopting like you are has helped tremendously.
Yes. Yes, it not only, it makes us feel good that we're finding good homes for these animals, but it also allows us to open up space so we can help other animals, and the cycle kind of continues on. So
thank you for the donation.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, Mama G, you are our admin here. You don't have to donate. Thank you so much for all of your help. But yeah, thank you everybody for all of your participation and for keeping the chat going. You almost got to 10 seconds of not talking in the chat, so way to go, you were close.
You still got to see the hog
Yeah,
noses.
they still. Yeah,
I did see one comment here about bringing Twitch back, the live streams. I have been trying out a new software for streaming. The other one was not great for what I was doing, so I'm going to try this. I hopefully will have this up in the next couple weeks, and we'll try doing the 24-hour live stream again. We'll see.
Yeah, we still have the cameras up in the Argentine boa enclosure and Rex's enclosure. So maybe we'll do turtle cam or something. Yeah. I don't know. Be kind of fun. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up, but I don't think there's anything else. So again, if you want to support Oz, thank you. Oz is down in Texas. Thank you, Oz, for your support, too. You already support us on Patreon, though. You don't have to support us even more. You are amazing. If you want to join our Patreon, I believe we have a QR code on the screen. Yep. There's also a link. The red one. Again, Patreon is a great way to be able to support the rescue animals, but also get some... I almost picked up my mics. Also get some free stuff in return. And every month, we sign photos. We send out swag. We send out a newsletter to the $50 backers that get swag, too. And
do you think we could get like Mike's to do a snake?
Snake Discovery version of Mike's Hard Lemonade? No, okay, that's Snake Discovery after dark. Anyway, if you want, you can join Patreon. Absolutely don't feel obligated to, though. Thank you just for watching our videos. And by doing that, you are helping us help reptiles because you're, helping spread word about these animals that need homes. So,
what do you think this button does?
Again.
Oh, there it goes. We're ending soon. I'll go back to this.
I wonder if it does. No, I thought that's how you were going to end it. That would have been amazing.
I mean, I could do that.
That would have been pretty funny. You don't have to do that. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I guess, now we can end it.
Yeah, here, I'm going to click it so we go away, but you'll still hear us. Goodbye.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, so they can still hear us now, but it's just saying we're ending soon.
That's so weird. I don't know, can they actually hear us?
I think they can.
The screen is black, so I don't know if they can.
Oh, yeah, this is what Snake Discovery Twitch is seeing, and this is what the Snake Discovery is seeing.
Should I tell an embarrassing story about you and your childhood?
We could tell an embarrassing story about your older sister, Bethany.
Oh, yeah! Remember? She had an advent calendar when she was like 5, where you have a chocolate a day, every day through December. She ate them all on December 1st, and then she hid the empty